Doctor?
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we can get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, but you told me right here with me, the BABG, and Lucky Marie. What's going on, ma'am?
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Hi, fantastic. How
Don't
are
hit
you?
me with that high fantastic bullshit. Late.
Okay. Or you're
Late.
early.
Niggas. Late. And what makes
I
it so crazy
apologize.
is you're already 3 hours behind, ma'am. You're already 3 hours behind, so you're like double up.
Exactly. So you thought I
But
was
yeah,
gonna get up extra early on Sunday,
we're not
and then you knew
going
what happened. So I don't even like that. So you tell the rest of the story. You wanted me to
Okay,
just give my kid
okay.
cereal and not cook her a warm
Lucky was
meal.
being a great mom. Like Lucky was being a great mom. And she had to prepare breakfast for her daughter. Okay,
And you said I should have did what?
just put a bowl of cereal.
Exactly. You see?
Shout out to dads. Dads understand what it is. Hey, you got to listen.
Not
That's the dad. Hey, some food in there. Yeah, all right. Figure it out. And don't make no mess.
My daughter is
Don't spill
picky.
that milk.
She's picky.
That's y'all new parents. Ain't no such thing.
Yeah, she'd be like, I want bacon, pancakes, eggs.
Oh, you were a chef or order
No,
chef
I
to
cook.
order.
She eats
Lord, yeah,
sometimes
this
she
is
goes camera.
new. This is new. Oh my God,
What you mean?
ma'am.
Do you not know how much my mom would talk crap about me if I did not cook my daughter breakfast,
Well, no,
lunch,
not cook her
and dinner?
breakfast, but cook to order, as if like that's your
Yeah.
personal chef. No, ma'am.
No, it's just whatever.
We didn't get no motherfucking requests.
I did. I used to make
Grits,
my can
well, there y'all West Coast, y'all bougie. So I guess. Look,
That's
ma'am, you
not
finna get
bougie.
these grits, these eggs, this
But
sausage.
she don't eat grits. So you have to make what she
Let's move
wants.
on. Let's move on. Lord Jesus, Lord, bless that child. Lord Jesus. Oof, oof. Anyway, what do we got to talk about today? Now, Lucky, listen, man. Shout out to Anton Daniels. Every now and again, Anton does some shit, and well, he didn't even do it. It happened on his platform, so we go cover it. But let's ask the question: can a man be gay and be masculine, Lucky?
Of course he can.
No, the fuck you can't.
Masculinity is not set up in your sexual preference. Just like a straight man could not be masculine.
Now, as much as I agree with that statement, right? There's some straight men that can't be masculine, but a gay man is feminine by default, being that he is either being, especially if he's being penetrated. Okay, you're not masculine. Let's. So can we just try to find some common ground and chat this participation? I need y'all here. Okay,
So
if you catching, no.
So you're saying if he's doing the okay, so if
Oh
he's
yeah, my bad. You're right. I forgive. If listen, if this is you, no, never. It's not possible.
Are you gay?
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
So if he doing the bending, he might have a case. All right. If he doing the bending, he might have the case. But if he getting bent, no. Come on, Lucky. We can't. If you getting bent over, man, no. Can we agree, please?
We can't. I'm sorry.
We can't.
Okay, because so how about are we going with masculinity, right? That is the definition.
Let's go. Yeah, pull it up. Let's look at it.
Okay, it says qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of men: handsome, muscled, and driven. He's a prime example of masculinity. It doesn't say what your sexual preference is.
Yeah, because it's understood, Lucky. So that's what I'm saying. So within
It's
that,
assumed.
no, it's not assumed. No. It's not assumed. It's understood and expected. As a man, what? So first, before we get to that definition, we got to start
Oh, no,
with
wait,
what?
maybe this will help you. Let me add context. It says the meaning of masculinity is the quality or nature of the male sex, the quality, state, or degree of being masculine or manly.
Hold up, the male what? Hold up, the male what?
Of the male sex.
The male sex. Okay, so in that
The
sex
nature.
part, in that, yes, nature. Thank you. So thank you. Sex and nature. So first we must start with the biology. The biology of a man is to have sex with who or what? Let me help you. Females, women. That's the first rule.
Biology or nature? Because in nature, males also have sex with other males.
No. And y'all love doing this. That is unnatural. When an animal is homosexual, it is unnatural. That doesn't make but something happening in nature and something being natural are two different things. Yeah, thank you. No,
Right.
just because it may happen in nature doesn't make it natural.
So does it matter who gave us this assumption as far as the definition of masculinity, who painted that image? Because those group of people, it is normal to them to practice homosexuality. That was kind of introduced to our culture. So what I'm saying is if masculinity has no culture and no race tied to it, huh?
No, yes, it does. No. And this is the argument the LGBT makes all the time, especially gay men.
Oh, wait, you said masculinity does have a race and culture tied to it? Or it doesn't? Because where I was gonna
yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. So you start with the first civilizations, of course, that was extremely frowned upon. It was not natural. It was not, you know what I'm saying? It was not allowed. It was not cool because
what group normalized it?
The ones you talking about, the European groups normalized it.
So they have an an understanding their own definition of masculinity, wouldn't they?
No, it's not their own definition. So this is what you call perverse. When you pervert something or you change it to fit what you want it to fit. And this is what happens over time. This is where we get, quote unquote, the term blurred lines. So as people say, it feels good, so I want to do it, right? It opens the door for shit to become that used to be outlawed, and then it becomes taboo. Now it's questionable. Now it's okay. It's stages of degradation of, you know what I'm saying, morality, right? Originally, it starts out like, hey, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Heavy consequences or shaming or, extradition, la, la, la. Well, you get a group of people that go off and do it. And then they convince the other people, well, no, it feels really good. That's why they wants to do it. And then you get experimentation, and now you get the group of people that secretly do it, and it grows, and then they start spreading it out. So that's what perversion is. Perversion is some shit that's not supposed to be done, but you get enough people that start doing it, and you bring more people into the group. Now the group is still small, but because that group can't be extinguished, right? You can't put the you can't close Pandora's box. Now, you know what I'm saying? They're people, they're human beings, they're this. That's why a lot of religions and a lot of things, the penalty is what it is, like, get you out of there, because that's really the only way to stamp a lot of shit out. And I'm not saying I agree. I'm not saying it's okay.
No, I
I'm
get
just
what you're
speaking
saying.
from,
Okay.
principle.
So I can understand that not being, because that's why I was kind of like forcefully, like you just said, on our particular race. But I also want to say, like, if we talk about masculinity, the definitions we go by generally was from that group. So what I mean is, go ahead.
Mm-mm.
Today,
No.
you think the modern language and definitions and things like this was not about who actually dominated in
Well,
any
no,
way?
you said no. So because then even that was considered, once that was found out, it was like a secret. It was known amongst them, but everybody outside of them was we not with that shit. So before the Roman Empire took over, and the European shit hit or whatever,
Okay.
even Europe, that wasn't a thing. That wasn't big with other things outside of like what Rome, Greece, and what was Alexander the Great, whatever he was, like, those groups of people, right? So what I'm saying is, you still had civilizations within those that was like, hell no, bro, we ain't with that gay shit. What are you talking about? What? Men do what with what? In Africa, of
But they
course.
didn't. They may not have been with it, but that doesn't mean they didn't deem them as masculine men.
Also Asians too. So this what I'm trying to tell you. So the problem is, like you said, right? So history is literally what the word says. The people that come into power, they get to tell the story, and they get to pretty much set whatever the thing is. You have to think though, Europe has always been the smallest group. You had Asia, Africa, Europe, right? And then whatever you had indigenous shit over here, right? Undiscovered. It existed, but they weren't doing anything. You feel me? Of note. So you got all this shit going on over there. You only got, listen, like you said, this is the power of the pen, as they say, right? This is the power of having a narrative. Even though they were the smallest fucking group, bro. And like Alexander the Great never even made it to China. You feel me? He didn't conquer shit over there.
That's true. They did.
That shit was.
But we found out when we got older. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? So, and even in Africa, a lot of parts of Africa, they never got to either. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much stopped or whatever once, the whole Egypt shit and whatever, Middle East and all that stuff happened. But that's what I'm saying. So what happens is, you get this group of people that have this, right? And then, now we know Christmas ain't got shit to do with God or Jesus. Nothing whatsoever. We still celebrate it. And you made a great point. We've adopted that culture, and weaved it into. Yeah. So I agree with you there.
What I was gonna say was, do you think that most of the way that we view these these terms like femininity or masculinity, just keep it on masculinity, it could be from the indoctrination or the new structure we're under that says this is masculinity? Or do you think us thinking that a gay man could still be masculine is their form of indoctrination? Because originally, prior to them, you're saying that, you're saying that
latter.
prior to that, masculinity was never a gay man. It didn't matter how you appeared.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That it's the latter.
Okay.
So it once it was found out, once it would have been found out, you could have been the greatest Spartan or Grecian or whatever the fuck alive. You could have been the greatest warrior. But if you fucking them boys, outside of your culture, you know what I'm saying? No.
So you more resonate with the original way of thinking.
Yes, the literal biological and natural way of it being made. A man is made for a woman and a woman only. The main purpose of sex is procreation. Pleasure is a byproduct, not the first part of it.
So when we say so if a gay man can't be considered masculine just because he's gay, why are we calling women masculine just because they portray a certain characteristic?
Well,
they're still not masculine.
Well, the wonderful thing, and to Anton's point, remember, and I think me and you, we had this combo off scenes, but you know what I'm saying, it wasn't nothing crazy. That's what I'm saying. There's no such thing. We just say that. It's an annoyance. Again, the femininity and masculinity, the first part of it is biology. Remember?
Yeah.
I see titties, I see hips, I see ass. What naturally, woman, right? That's why fat men get clowned, because if your body fat is too, you know what I'm saying? You have
You
a too
got
much
titties
level of
and
a
ass.
body.
Yeah.
You got titties and hips, nigga. Shut your fat ass up. It's a shaming tactic. You're getting away from the physical attributes you're supposed to have as a man to be able to protect not only
Touch.
a woman, but yourself first. Now, it's some strong ass fat niggas out here, but you know, few and far between, right? For the most part. But so the first part of the femininity, masculinity aspect is the biological. Okay. Tall, handsome chocolate. You know what I'm saying? That's motherfucking physical masculine traits. The bigger you are, the more musculature. Like you said, I didn't even know this, and I literally didn't know I never looked up the definition of masculinity directly. Musculature. You know what I'm saying? Your physical stature, things like that. You
Okay.
exude, you know what I'm saying? So just being a physical specimen in itself is masculinity. Just like a woman that's, beauty. A woman's face is more rounder than square. You feel me? When you see a bitch with a strong, you like, damn.
I
You on
mean,
them
unless you're talking about Q.
Huh? What? Wow. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what the? I
You
didn't
don't
say
like me, I
this.
don't like her. So shit.
Whoa,
Good
whoa,
example.
whoa. What? Hey, I ain't in this. I don't know nothing about this. I just said, listen. Hey, man, she in shape. Okay, she's in shape, and
She
she's
is.
tall. From
And
my
she's
understanding,
pretty.
she's tall.
And she's pretty. But her head is
Damn,
cocked. Absolutely.
Jesus, wow,
Yeah.
man. Oh, let's play the clip, man. Hey, Q, I ain't say it. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
She don't like me, and she always speaking up.
Y'all
So
beefing?
I thought
What the
I'd
fuck y'all beefing
do her
for?
a favor. We not beefing. She
Jeez.
just say shit, I say shit. We just talking.
Damn, niggas shooting.
I mean, you gave an example. You said women have a rounder head, so I
Yeah,
gave
yeah.
someone.
Women have, you know what I'm saying, more rounder faces than square. Men
So
have square jawlines.
if a woman has a more square head, what is that?
I mean, she's considered to be a little bit more, like her daddy, more likely than not.
Okay.
I mean, Serena suffers from that a lot. But let's continue.
They can try to mimic what they see from us.
Okay,
but they inherently will never be us. When we see a chick that's talking, acting like she butch, you know what we say? Oh, we can bring that out of her.
Now, to Anton's point, all right, listen. We partially had this combo when we was talking about the stud thing, right? Listen, baby, you have a vagina. If push comes to shove and all this shit is over with or whatever, somebody drops the EMP today and we don't got no cell phones, no energy, no nothing tomorrow, and you got to fucking fight for survival, you know what women are going to do? They're going to cling to a man, even the biggest motherfucking bulldaggers, because now your ass got to motherfucking fight the lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. All right.
Listen,
so
I am one that will do that. Okay, it's a few places I know I could go. Listen, cover me, daddy. Okay, because listen, what you want? I cook. I clean.
You know what come with that covering though? Hold on now. You know what come with that covering, baby? We ain't.
That's fine.
Hey, listen. Long as you ready to get covered, baby.
Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
All love, baby. Yes, indeed. Come on, baby. Like the Dave Chappelle, motherfucking Rick James. Come on, baby. Come on to this covering, baby.
You don't think a lot of women gonna start doing that? Like you just
oh yeah, most definitely. No, I know they would.
But
and that's just a
what
part.
about the women? What about the women that don't have the options of no man to cling to?
So you know what's crazy? I don't know. I guess you knew about the Neo situation, right?
With the 3 girls he kissed?
It's 4 now.
I ain't even
4.
mad at it. I
4
ain't even
of 'em.
mad at it. He about to get 6.
4 of them. This I'm telling you, Lucky. This is the natural order of things, and it's crazy when we talked about it, right? Assimilation to other cultures and thing, right, bro? That used to be commonplace. You feel me? Like before we got to modern times, a man having multiple women was cool. You know, it was just a standard. You were able to have as many women you were able to provide for, right? So you get into this American society where it's like, no, you can't do the whole, you know, polygamy thing, only one wife and one woman and for a lifetime and all this other shit. And like, bro, hey, some of the hardest shit ever said, nigga. Forever never seem that long until you grown. Motherfuckers don't know how long forever is. Lucky.
But see, forever.
Forever?
No, that's
I
what it says,
literally asked,
especially if you start young, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I think the unfair part about the conversation that most of us as women don't like to hear is that it's always positioned as though you guys are the only one that like abundance. But I understand the other conversation that the double standard is there because of the fact that if shit get real, we gotta protect. But
Yes.
you know the selfish part. Imagine like you being one of 4, and the man that you was with to protect all 4 of y'all was not a common man. He died trying to protect the first wife or the second wife. Like you gonna be like, I don't really like that because now we all gotta find a new husband together, or now I gotta find another tribe to go to. Oh, hold on.
No, you good. Yeah, cool. So no, that happened though. So we literally saw that happen whenever you would have civilizations and wars happen, right? So wars and shit would happen, and the women would get conquered, or the men would get conquered, the places get conquered, and that's what they call the women spoils of war. Women were spoils of war. Women were I forget what podcast they was talking about. Some podcast was talking about women were the reward of war. Like, no, bitch, the spoils. I mean, the leftover. That was some shit that came with it. And then, like you said, my saying is, listen, they had a choice. Get down or lay down. Either give some head or off with your head. You might have had 1 or 2 that was like, no, you know, I'm gonna die with my people, and these men are my men, and I'm not gonna become the, you know, the slave or the woman of, I'm not gonna bear children of another thing. And they say, okay, bitch, all right, come here, bring her in front of everybody. Line them up. All the other women, hey, look here. She said no. She said no. Hit the bitch with the Highlander. Chop her head smooth off. You know what all the rest of the bitches did? On their knees immediately. You got a few women out there that's gonna, you know what I mean, hold it down and you know, really die for the cause. Most of them though, off with your head or give some head. Hey man, they finna work that motherfucker smooth off. All right, they finna work them neck muscles. You hear me? Let's go ahead and play this.
And you can get that far. We can get that. Listen, and we living in a civilized world. Men have civilized the world. If we went back to, if this was an apocalyptic state, if everything just went to,
She fell.
that's a mother.
Huh? She
No, I
fell.
said my daughter fell, so I'm sorry.
Fell what? How?
We
In the
got
house?
wood floors, so she plays on like this
Oh
tent
Lord
that she
Jesus.
has, and she fell. Sorry.
Oh, she all right. She ain't lose no tooth on none of this. All right, she'll be all right.
She good.
So now what I was saying, was the whole thing of like off with give some head or off with your head, right? And women have the option. Most women you might have very, very few women that be like, no, you know, once a war or something happened and the women were taken over and they were left over, you know, they would kill all the men and probably the boy kids, right? And they would take the women and give the women options. Hey, you can either come with us and, you know, bear our children and, you know, get pretty much assimilated into our culture, our whatever, or you can die with your men. You might have had 1 or 2 women that was willing to die, but as soon as the rest of the women saw those 2 women get their fucking head chopped off, they was like, hey, I'll go with the, you know, give some head option. Pause.
See, that seems well. But how would that transfer today? Do you think a lot of situations Do you think what's the percentage of men you think that can foster the type of relationship Neo has?
The percentage of men.
Yeah. That's not an average thing. So the average
So
man
yeah,
would have
so this is the thing though, right? So we have let's normalize it. And shout out to Smooth. Smooth for ask that question. So what I'm gonna say is this, right? Neo, of course, is a rich man. So Neo being able to fund everything with those several women is a big part of the perk or whatever, right? Now, if we bring it down to regular people as to where this is what's going on anyway, at least is what women talk about, because women love cheating with niggas that they know got women. That's the shit is already going on, Lucky. That's the funny part of it, right? So everybody want to add like, oh, I'm not about, sharing no man. Y'all share men all the fucking time. You love the first nigga that y'all want is a nigga that got a woman. As a married nigga, the pussy I got offered when women knew I was married, Lucky, and I'm like, nah, shawty, I can't. I'm married. I can't. What you mean? I was so in the next. I've seen this, Lucky. You go on deployment, right? All right, you on that boat. The first week, rings everywhere. Women ring, and talking to the family and the kids, and I miss this and I miss that, la la la. Lucky by you hit the port probably within the first 30 days. By fucking day 30, married, such and such, that shit out the window. And she bent over.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking swallowing everything. That's the norm. That's the
That's
culture
not normal.
it is in
That's
the
not
military. It is.
normal.
In the military, it is.
You don't think that we can see things trying to be normalized that's not normal?
Well, I'm not saying it's normal, of course. What I'm telling you is this, right? Human beings are what do you call it? When it's like sociable, of course. And I'm trying to look for the word, right? You need social intimacy, right? So human beings need social
Companionship.
intimacy. Yeah, companionship and intimacy, right? Thank you. All right. So think about this. Lucky, how many human beings would be able to go 6 months without any type of direct physical contact and physical intimacy? Let's not even say sex, right? But a hug or like, laying on somebody's chest or some shit like that. You feel me? Not even the touch or feel of another human
I went
being in an
3
intimate
years.
manner. Well, okay, you're rare.
No, I think it depends on the mindset of the person and the type of intimate their
Lucky,
last
that's cap.
intimate. What's cap?
It's cap. It's cap. Even in you
Okay,
doing that, like I said, it was
okay.
a reason behind it. I'm not
Why
saying you
why
doing
do
it.
you do this?
No. Listen, hold on. You don't take it wrong. I'm not saying you are cap. I'm not saying you're lying about your
I'm not
situation. Hear
taking
me
it
out. That's
wrong.
not what I'm
I'm
saying.
just saying that because it's like if we just say that I get the yearn for companionship, right? But what I'm also bringing light to is there are people and women and maybe more women than men, right? And I think there's a lot of men who go long times without sexual interaction because they don't have the option to. Now, women, I know where it depends on their last intimate interaction as to how long they're willing to um, be withdrawn from that type of intimacy because sometimes people go through a phase where they're just turned off and they're just not interested because of their last experience. So they can go a long time, which would then you would have the conversation we had last week where there's a loneliness epidemic. They start to go through depression. There's other things where it plays out in them. But what I'm
Yeah, but
saying is they can go long times without physical interaction. Now, of
no.
course, because we're
If you're
humans, I get
depressed,
what you're
if you're
saying.
depressed, you literally can't. Hold, listen what you're saying. If you're saying and that's true, and
It
that's
is.
why it's so part. If you're depressed and it's emotionally affecting you or physically affecting you, no, you can't do it. You're forcing yourself to do something that's unnatural. That's
Or
my
not
point.
necessarily forcing, you don't have the option. Like, that's why I said earlier when you made the joke, like, some people can go find a man that they've been playing with or a woman. some people do not have that option to just pick
Yeah,
somebody that they
I'm
would
not
want.
arguing that though. I agree with that point. What I'm saying though, Lucky, that's it's forced. It's involuntary. So if it's involuntary, it don't count. If you can't get with a
Okay.
person, you feel what I'm saying? If you can't get with a person because you're unattractive or you don't have the thing to get a person, it's not the same as being able to willingly do it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I'm saying willingly going without and purposely going without that companionship and physical contact is not natural for human beings.
Got you. You're right.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Okay. So what I'm saying is when you do that, it is work. You're deliberately going through and denying yourself the, you know what I'm saying, the pleasures.
Privilege.
Yes, and of doing it. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not saying like it doesn't
I
happen. Yes,
misunderstood.
of
I
course it
thought
happens.
you were saying like they can't do it. I'm like,
No,
it's
no,
a
no.
lady right
Yeah.
now who is a manager at my job, and she has been by herself for the last 12 years since her husband died. She just can't see herself being with anybody else. I guess
Yeah,
people.
and that's and she's denying herself that, and I guess to a degree it may be
I get it. She's
honorable.
denying it. Yeah.
Yeah, honorable, but I promise you, if a man and if the right man approaches her at the right time, Lucky, she would, you know what I'm saying? The right man's approaches at the right time, she gonna motherfucking melt like ice cream in the summertime. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And like I said, not even nothing crazy sexual or whatever. He talks to that woman, and if she find out they have something in common, and he had certain traits that her husband had, and she's 12 years Lucky, she's cooked. And I'm not saying even a negative, I'm not even saying it in a negative way. It's just that, like you said, as human beings, we're sociable, and like you said, we need. That's why it tells you that shit.
And it
You know
depends
what I'm
on
saying?
how you was introduced to sex. Most of us was introduced to sex and that created us to be
Yeah,
hypersexual. And if you're a person like me, it's not that hard to not have sex with men.
yeah, because most of y'all don't have pleasurable sex, unfortunately.
No, no,
Most of
no.
y'all don't know
I
how to
think
keep it like
it
that.
depends on her sexual preference usually. Like if she had a track record of just not having sex with men based on her sexual preference or the things she did, it's not hard to just not have sex with a man. Like look how long lesbians don't have sex with men.
Yeah, and I'm
It's a bunch of
telling you,
preference,
like I said, the majority of women don't value sex that much because most women don't have pleasurable sex. They said it. It's why women they bring it up to say only 33% of women have ever had an internal orgasm. So that means well over half of women, almost, you know what I'm saying, a third of fucking women, you feel me, are not having, the ultimate goal and what's name. Clitoral stimulation, cool, fine, but that's not the big one. You feel me?
Mhm.
So, like I said, if most women have never experienced the ultimate thing, and then it's preached to women that, these niggas not gonna do nothing anyway, they're just trying to get their nut. Women, it's that's another propaganda thing too. Let me get these two super chats out of the way. Shout out to DJ Witch Doctor. Appreciate the brother for the two.
Doctor.
Yeah, there we go. He said, "What's up, fantastic and lucky? Salute to the chat, man. Salute to you too, brother. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out to Just My 4 cents for the 5. So black women are more loyal to an inmate than a deployed military man. LOL. That's cold. She must never like the military guy from the gate. Well, no, more likely than not. Most married people. Yeah, they ain't just black either, brother. That's just military across the board. Most military people don't have military spouses, so usually it's it's predominantly male. So most of it's going to be wives, right? But the women that are there, they understand the value of it because the pool is so motherfucking lopsided. So you got to think the currency of a woman on a fucking boat, bro. The pussy value, nigga.
I always hear these stories, and the women in the military, their stories sound more horrific. The men's stories sound more like, man, we was out there getting it. The women's stories sound like they were just like a meat market.
Yeah, because it's fucking it's like 8-1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fucking 8-1. So if you're a woman there, and like you said, be it deployed or whatever, as much as motherfuckers love to say motherfuckers buy pussy, Lucky, is you gonna pay for pussy or you gonna try to get the free pussy first? What you gonna do? You gonna try to get the free pussy.
Free pussy look like.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody going with the free pussy. Nigga, motherfuckers that buy pussy either
Even
just
if
like
it was
doing
a
it.
cute stud on the boat, as a man, I can listen.
Hey, yeah, what you trying to do?
I'm
You need to come back. Come on home.
You my bro in the public. You my bro.
A cute stud. Listen, Why the hell she smiling every time she around you, man? You know we cool, nigga. Calm
That's like
down,
my best
bro.
friend. That's like my
Yeah,
bro.
that's the bro, man. That's the bro, my nigga. Chill out, bro. Stop being weird.
Woman. People will kill over that.
Hey, listen. Niggas will kill over that pussy. You remember that shit? Master Chief, you willing to die over this pussy? I am.
You gotta play your video. You say every time you say die.
Listen, nigga, that nigga buck up over that pussy, nigga. Yeah, don't end up going to Uncle Charles over no little piece of ass, my nigga. Fuck that alien shit alone, bro. This and lucky, that's the thing. Niggas know this. This is why men don't play with relationships like what's that? So you know. So Steve Smith Sr., right? He was a wide receiver for the Panthers and I think the Ravens. I think he worked for Steve Smith Sr. is going through a scandal now because he was fucking somebody's wife on the team he was working with. And somehow the husband found the text messages. He done ran a text message. He talking about gagging on the motherfucking, on the meat. She talking about how the nigga done motherfucking dislodged her IUD. Listen, man. Hey, shout out to all my IUD motherfucking displacers, man. That hurt. Lucky. I just pause. Work with me now. Lucky. That is the most uncomfortable feeling ever. Okay, you want to fuck your stroke up, and then that shit, you know what I mean? It hits the opening of the urethra. Oh, that's some pain. Look, that's pain. A lot of motherfuckers be like, "Hey man, nah, baby, you got to get rid of the IUD."
It's just making me cringe. That I'm
Yeah,
just
you got to get the NuvaRing, baby. Shout out to the NuvaRing, baby. Put the take that IUD out,
or just wear a condom.
No, no. If we together,
Also, yeah, or get a vasectomy.
Listen, no, get the fuck out of here. The NuvaRing works just as good, and it don't have to be whatever. It's less.
It's more harmful to her body. So
the NuvaRing,
yeah, all that shit.
Oh, you talking about just birth control in general?
Yeah, to the body, yeah. So I'm saying it would be easier if you just get a vasectomy, and then you don't have those. Neither one of y'all have no problems.
Listen, man. Now, see, y'all want nigga to get his nuts clipped. Jesus Christ.
No, I mean, unless you don't want no more kids. What? And then when y'all cheat, when you get your other girlfriend that you like that you ain't told your main girlfriend about.
The truth is, when you snip a nigga's nuts.
When you snip a nigga's nuts. Come on, man. Shout out to all my vasectomy niggas, though. I definitely got mine, nigga. Listen, hey.
But you get what I'm saying? Because if we're talking about multiple girlfriends,
yeah, but that shit.
I mean, you would have to establish one woman, and then you're gonna have another woman. Like instead of just doing all that, I'm sure you're not gonna wear a condom with your girlfriends.
Yeah, shout out to Trey Porter. I can't highlight your comment for Paul's purposes, brother. But yeah, exactly. That's some pain. Like I can tell you that. Like that fuck your whole stroke up. You got that IUD in there. I can't even hit the bottom like that. I gotta,
So essentially, like
slowly press the button.
IUD is for like little dick men.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying if you got enough, you know what I'm saying, you have enough to touch her cervix, that's not a comfortable feeling for either one of you. Cause it hurt her too, because she can feel it. So I don't even know who came up with that shit.
Now y'all can't have kids.
Yeah, that's just that's just all bad. So yeah, baby, take that IUD out, get a NuvaRing. Get a NuvaRing, baby, or get the patch or the pill or something. No, not about to clip my nut.
Go ahead, get neutered.
No.
Dog it out, you know.
Lord Jesus.
The only reason that we would still be on this earth is to chase pussy, and we will murder the whole fucking world over that masculinity shit that they pretending to do right now. That shit goes out the window when we go back to hunter-gatherer, nigga. When you want to really look at this whole shit, we got all of these luxuries and these fucking crown moldings and these nice lights and these awesome watches. We go back to hunter-gatherer, that's a bitch.
Bitch can't hunt.
All of that shit go out the window. You can talk that I'm acting masculine. Nah. Hey man,
Okay, yeah. So you right.
listen, people kill over in prison over niggas that look like a woman.
I don't know why y'all always run from this, and we gonna have support and documentation. Shout out to my man Prime VA. But yeah, man, these niggas be listen. What Fleece say?
Having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
Lucky. Did you
Why
see
did you play that?
what?
I've
Lucky,
never seen that a day in my damn life.
you never seen the Fleece Johnson clip? Are you serious?
No.
Wow, that's crazy.
Having some booty.
You learn something new every day. So
I've
no,
seen blood on my
Lucky.
knife, shit on my dick. Never seen that one though.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, wow,
sorry.
that's crazy. Yeah, oh. Whoa,
So,
wait. Oh, that was
but to what is Anton?
Whoa! Now you got too much dip on your chip.
that was not it.
That's the only
Oh, go
prison.
ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
What I was trying to
Anton,
say
what?
is Anton pretty much saying, based on what he thinks generally men would, so their only hunting instinct would be just to conquer women.
No. What he's saying is this, right? If society goes back to the natural thing or whatever, right? To where you take away all of the extra shit, you take away all the amenities, and it's strictly you eat what you kill.
Mhm.
Men are, of course, are going to go back into their roles of hunting and defending and doing man shit. Okay. And the women are going to do the same and go back into their natural role of seeking out men that are capable of doing those things. So when you go back to the prehistoric times and what they told us of the early men, this is the reason why the bigger, stronger motherfuckers got all the women, because they could procure the best lands for hunting, the best that had the best food, it had the best possibilities of shelter and coverage and things like that, so on and so forth, because no other man could challenge them for that land, that territory. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people forget too. I say this all the time, Lucky, and people forget this. Did they teach y'all when you was in, because you're a little you're younger than me, right? So did they teach y'all that humans are animals?
No.
They
Well,
didn't
you've
teach y'all
heard
that?
it when you've heard it when you went to the science center and then they describe how we have tails. In
No,
the
I'm not.
womb.
No, not the Darwinism shit. Darwinism has been disproven. No, Darwinism has been disproven. But what I'm saying, just from a genealogical standpoint, like Homo sapien and shit like that, what is
Oh no,
genus, phylum?
that's as far as it went in my.
Yeah, so you got genus, phylum, and all this other shit, that type shit right there, and they explained to us pretty much what, we're close to apes, but of course we're not apes. Human beings are primates. So human beings are primates, just like great apes are, not monkeys, but like chimpanzees and gorillas, right? And orangutans. So chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans, humans are similar, right? Primates. We're primates, right? I think monkeys are primates too, but they're not great apes. So what I'm saying is people forget that humans are animals. So you break this shit down from a scientific and biological standpoint, right? Your two biological imperatives, survival and procreation. And then in the case of that survival and procreation, you killing shit that's trying to kill you, you killing shit that you or gathering shit that you need to eat to survive, because you got to eat to survive, right? So defend yourself against something or kill something in order to give yourself sustenance to live. And then of course, partnering with the female species, right, in order to have sex and make copies of yourself and keep the species going. That's the basis. Everything after that is extra shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, so pretty much you're saying that's essentially what men are doing in a humanistic form, is to multiply as much of them.
Yes. And being that we've been able, that we're much higher intelligence, opposable thumbs, know how to use tools, all these different things, so on and so forth, you get to build up societies and civilizations that makes it much easier than what it is. The problem with that, though, is a lot of people lose the plot of the original purpose, like you said. And most people don't even, I'm not no fucking animal. Yes, you are, dummy. Calm down. You're an animal, okay? Now don't
Well,
be
it's
calling.
crazy you said that because I was just talking to someone who was explaining to me how metaphysics and things like that are important um, to just general ways of us understanding ourselves. Because when you look into how they do the studies of humans, we're the way we're designed, we're like an evolution or a design of something that was in a different form. We're like the more not a hybrid, but you know what I'm saying? Like when you kind of break us down, so certain things that are natural to us, the social constructs of things tells us to kind of fight against it. But the people that create these social constructs understand that it's something bigger for us to always constantly battle against our nature. We'll always have these relationship dynamics because the way that we're socially constructed and women are socially constructed different than men to accept things or just be used to a new way of thinking that directly goes against male's nature, it's going to always create these type of dynamics of a back and forth because it's like saying, oh well, no, I think the main thing where men aren't able to just get that off of having multiple women is because even when you look socially in the past from how those men were, they had to be a certain type of man. Not every man was the strongest. Not every man was the most prestige. Most you I almost slipped up and got too comfortable. Certain type of people were not men were not supposed to be procreated. You know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
So like
the majority of men don't procreate in their lifetime.
yeah, but now we're if we start to have these conversations or it starts to be like, well, we see Neo having multiple women. That's because that's the natural form of men. Men generally are supposed to be able to have. I just that's the part where it's just like I think there's certain type of men that's supposed to have that. I don't think every man is supposed to get the privilege of having multiple women.
Oh no, I agree. I'm not saying every man, but I think what's happening though is more women are going to be okay for that for the man that can and that do, because once resources start drying up, right? And then the woman has the choice of the man to where she's going to have to barely make it or not make it at all and do everything on her own versus the man that's able to help out a whole lot more.
Mhm.
What's the difference? You feel me? You can be with this nigga and he have nothing to contribute to you, right? And try to build a family and struggle and all this shit and la, right? And end up cheating on him any fucking way because you hate him, because you don't respect him, because he doesn't meet the things. Or you can just join in for the for the sister wife fucking program for the very, very small percentage of men. So before niggas get mad at me, before y'all get mad at me, okay? Most women and men won't be affected by this because men are going to have a limit to women that they want to deal with. More likely than not, it's not going to be this thing like niggas walk around with 10 women or some shit like this. You know,
Yeah.
the Neo shit I think is extreme. At the most, I think the men that are able to maintain women for real and really want to deal with women like that, I would say they would cap out at 3. Most of them probably gonna be 2. And that's like I'm saying, all the rest of the shit, so on and so forth, that's going to be able to deal with the men are going to be the women that, aren't highly desirable anyway. So, hey, no one really cares. You don't count because you might as well be a nigga. Unfortunately. Sorry. I'm saying. You looking like meatball. If you like meatball, baby. Lord Jesus.
I think certain women do need to. That's your lane. You know what I'm saying? That's your lane. That's what
Yeah, hey, don't be out here motherfucking beggars cannot be choosers, goddamn it. Stop being out here demanding shit and you out here looking like TD Jakes Jr. Shut up, baby. Just be happy with what you can get.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So don't talk this masculinity, femininity balance shit to me. Nigga, you gay, you feminine, and you can't compare the two. We hold men to a higher standard, and we should hold men to a higher standard because they have greater responsibility. We have.
Now, I didn't know this nigga was gay. For one, I seen him a couple of times, and I thought he was just a nigga that be trying real hard to be funny, like a comedian nigga, which makes it even weirder because he looks like a bigger nigga. I don't know. What's it with that's another big thing too, man. So why is it that and I'm starting to see this. Listen, this is another reason why you need to be in shape, bro. Most of the niggas, especially the takers, the bendies, not the benders, are out of shape niggas.
the receivers.
Yeah, the more BBW built niggas, like the saucy nigga, that the nigga, you know, whatever he is with the beard
His
and the
boyfriend is
BBL.
overweight too, and he's attractive.
You see,
but
that's
he's
weird. And yeah, so I listen, bro. I don't get it. I don't understand it, man. It's another reason why your physique is very, very important and whatever, bro. Exuding fucking masculinity. Now, I ain't talking about the Oz nigga, the out of BC niggas that's, you know, but yeah, man. Listen, it says a lot. And Anton is crazy for saying that. Yeah, nigga, you gay is wild. Cause Buddy's like on his show all the time, right? He's like a staple for the show, right? Him, Q, and those are like the main three, right? The 2K nigga.
I don't.
You know, in the chat, do y'all know? Because I seen him with Anton a couple of times. I mean, on whoa. I see him and Anton on the same
But I
panel
like
a couple of times.
Anton does this, so I think if you're gonna be on any any panel with Anton, just know he does this. Like, there's been times where I've said stuff I never take it personal. Like, that's just what he do.
Oh,
And
he said he
don't-
ain't gay. Okay, my bad. I thought nigga was
since
gay.
when wife and kids don't mean you're not gay.
Well, no, the nigga was speaking here. I thought the nigga was gay. He's definitely. So this is even more interesting.
But
now.
no,
Let's
because
continue.
honestly, I met a straight man that took up for the gay men rights and stuff. I mean, some people just really appreciate and, you know, speak up for it.
See, now, my bad, brother. I thought you was mannerisms and a whole bunch of shit, brother. My bad. My bad. Hold on. Well, let's continue.
Greater strength, and we separate ourselves based off of a hierarchy. We have to. We don't give a fuck. Listen, women complain all day. We don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. At the end of the day, we gonna fuck all of y'all.
Oh my God.
That's the end of it. At the end of the day,
You can't fuck them all though.
So when you really want to break it down, we trying to figure out which ones that we want to fuck the most, because this one get on our nerves and this one talk too much. But at the end of the day, if it was 80 men left on earth and it was 2 women, it's gonna be a war. Somebody gonna die.
Okay, I give it.
Somebody gonna die.
So anybody that's out here mimicking women, if y'all niggas cook, you gay, you feminine, okay?
You know what I said.
Cooking gay now?
You know what I mean.
Y'all can't be moving the goalposts like y'all.
You're moving the
You know what I mean.
Eating?
You're definitely
Eating
moving
is
the
gay
goalpost,
now?
2K.
No, not eating, the cooking. You only can do the hunting.
Feminine
I gotta go to McDonald's?
or traits. Anybody can choose to be the two. A straight man can be feminine.
Exactly. That's what I said. He telling the truth.
No, I'm not denying that. A straight man can be feminine, and brother, this nigga needs some voice coaching and a whole bunch of mannerism coaching too now, because and the way they was talking now, before y'all say I was wilding, we gonna listen to this whole combo, because they were talking to this nigga as if he was gay. Anton said, "Nigga, you gay." He starts defending, and then a lot of the I'm gonna point it out.
He said, "Nigga, you gay." He was. I thought he was speaking not him per se, but just if a person.
I'm taking the whole thing into consideration. That's what I'm saying. We got to piece it together, so I know I ain't wilding. Like I said, I don't know, buddy, right? But no, my nigga, men were cooking too. Open flame cooking was not women. A motherfucker catch the fish, my brother, and then they put the fish on a stick and they stick it over the fucking flame so it could cook. They killed the motherfucking woolly mammoth.
Men.
Yeah, they killed the fucking deer or whatever, and they put it over the open flame, brother, and they cook it because they couldn't eat it raw. Eating it raw, came to more disease and shit. You feel me? So yeah, bro, calm down. Y'all say the nigga not gay. All right, I heard y'all, but walk with me after this now.
See, look at this. And I love big draws. He said, nah, 2K is good people. He not gay. As if gay people are bad people. Like, the way y'all worse.
It was not a good thing for men. And that's what I'm saying.
Not gay,
listen,
he got a wife and kids. What? Gay people have wife and kids.
Listen, what was that nigga name? I just talked about him the other day. He ran for governor down here. Andrew Gillum. Andrew Gillum, anyone? Andrew Gillum, anyone? Niggas have wife and kids and be gay all the fucking time. What we talking about? Barack Obama, motherfucker?
And let me tell you too, like, the thing about that, the reason why it's shocker, yeah, the reason why, and he got lucky, Leo. It's funny. The reason why it's a shocker though is because we have these perceptions of masculine and masculinity. We have these perceptions of what it's supposed to look like as a straight man. But the truth be told, you cannot determine when you see those down low men. The reason why they're down low is because they're fulfilling a uncertain desire. They have like a curiosity, and usually it's from men who have been hypersexualized since they were younger, whether it be by the first grown woman that they slept with. So when they're hypersexualized, just having regular sex or normal sex with a woman is not exciting anymore. What'll happen is they'll start to have curiosities in many different ways. They start to slowly look at gay porn or bisexual porn, threesomes. Or I remember when I was in that lifestyle, I met a man who definitely was a ladies' man, but his preference in his Pornhub search engine was she-male, and it was she-males having sex with women. And I remember it was a big thing. He got exposed, but his explanation was he don't actually have sex with men that look like men. He has sex with men that look like women because he's attracted to the physicalities of a woman, but he's
Wait,
the way, huh?
hold on. Wait. So he's fucking boys.
I guess he's doing the bending.
Ain't no, I guess the
He's doing the
motherfuckers he was.
bending.
Yeah. So they had dicks and balls, but titties
Yeah,
on
but
them.
he also had women that he would be with, but his
Yeah, he
guilty
was gay.
pleasure was other type of things. But what I'm saying is his appearance, his type of thing, he could probably get down with him. He could probably get in the ring. Like he's that type of dude. So it's like he's not no dude. Anybody I bet you most dudes that say he gay online, they would not say it to his face. You know what I'm saying? He's that type of man. That's like one of his little guilty pleasures. Now, what I'm saying is it's not socially acceptable because most of the time what's being socially accepted is our perception of things. But you can definitely in these type of conversations, but you definitely can be considered a masculine man or have masculine traits, quote unquote. And you're a man you like being with women, but you also have your pleasures, which is why it's down low because it's not socially accepted.
Well,
But they
first off,
definitely, if I think if it was more talked about, we would see how many people like.
Yeah, we got to do this. Listen, a down low man has never been straight. There's never been a straight down low man in history. First off, let's start there. Okay, down low men are gay men pretending to be straight. Okay, perpetrating that they're straight, trying to convince everyone that they truly, like you said, all these excuses and things. No, I have sex with men, but I like women. What the fuck? What Ice-T say? That makes you gay, my nigga. You are gay. I get tired. Lucky. You know what straight niggas get tired of niggas doing? Straight niggas get tired of everybody other than straight niggas defining straight niggas. Listen, in order to be a straight nigga from 2025 and on, this is how it's been forever. It really has. It never changed. But we're reestablishing it in 2025. Pussy and pussy only, my nigga. Okay? That's it. All right? Natural born with vaginas. God don't make no mistakes. What I told y'all, okay? All right, lay her down, turn her around, put her knees on the ground. He gave her all three holes. All the holes you could want. And apparently, Lucky, did you know there were 5 of them? Apparently, there are 5 holes, Lucky. Women got 5 holes. Okay? What is we saying?
That's what I said. That masculinity doesn't mean anything because a feminine man could like women.
No, but Lucky, that's what I'm saying. Even though he may have feminine traits, right? He's not the biggest brolic whatever guy. The nigga, he crosses his legs at inawkward times, okay? But he does not have the desire to have sex with men. He's just he either his testosterone is low or he's conditioned to be something different, right? I'm not arguing that. A straight man can have feminine traits, right? But it's not by default. What I'm saying is, especially, and we ain't even got to that point yet. A man having sex with man is feminine by default, especially if he's the person that is being penetrated. Okay, anally or orally. Pause. Have to be whether if you either or. If you are having penis inserted in you as a man, you can be the literal Incredible Hulk in person. Use a bitch. Okay, you're a woman. That's why, Lucky, it's so demoralizing and it's so, you know what I'm saying? In prison, you don't want to be that nigga. You don't want to be the nigga that's getting bent over, because now everybody's literally going to take advantage because your manhood has been taken. That's why I don't understand people arguing this. The reason, man, they took his manhood, man. Well, damn, if you take somebody's manhood, what is you saying? You turn him into a woman by fucking penetrating him. So can we admit, especially for at least for the men that are the takers? No, you are feminine. Point blank, period. There's no getting away around that. That's not even up for discussion. Now we can talk about the benders, the niggas doing the bending. You could probably have an argument, but if you are what they call the niggas, the takers, Lucky, what's the terminology?
Bottoms.
Yeah. If you that nigga, get him out of here, bro. No, you're literally a woman. Am I wilding?
No, I think you have a perspective from a straight man's perspective who's probably not with homosexuality in men. It's common what you think, which is why Download Men is a community.
Yeah, but
And most of
Download
Download Men present themselves like straight men, like you're saying, because that's their demeanor. They're masculine men. I think the perception and the assumption is that you're supposed to be feminine in all ways, and that's not the gay man. Most of the time, the bottom is the masculine appearing man.
What? Let's keep going, man. This is Lord Jesus. Oof.
Is cooking is feminine now?
I have seen it.
What did Adam eat before Eve came out his back? He was starving.
For one, brother, it didn't come out his back. He came out his rib. You niggas need to read the Bible.
Listen,
I disagree with. Sorry, go ahead, TK.
Hey, man, I'm tell you, y'all about to see. I'm gonna tell you what you niggas is, cause y'all read one book, okay? Y'all ain't know you in a fucking Christian book club, but y'all stuck on one book. Don't tell me about that book, dog. Don't tell me about that book. You talking about what Adam did with Eve? If motherfucking Adam was so masculine, why Eve ate the fucking apple? He posed to
paying attention to the bitch.
You muted.
Oh shit. I'm saying so fantasy. Yeah. You gay either way, right? If you pitching or catching, you're gay. All right. But if you catching for sure, it's only equals to you catching. Once you take dick, that's it. You can't untake it. Pause. All right. Once you take dick, you can't untake it. So no, you ain't doing both is still doing the one. And either way, you're gay.
We've accepted.
So
go ahead.
My man, go ahead.
Now I was gonna say we as women accepted that men don't acknowledge bisexuality, but we still say it because we acknowledge that's a group, and we just feel like the more we acknowledge their lane, the more we'll be able to see the ones that are no longer trying to be in the closet. Because when you see, like, you ever listen to Lip Service, Angela Yee?
Some of the earlier episodes,
so she
yeah.
had a caller, and she has a few callers all the time, but they, call in, and he was explaining how he loves his wife, but he's had multiple like side niggas, and he just has this arousal, and the arousal he gets is the fact that it's unknown, like it's something behind the scenes. So like it's like the adrenaline you get if you cheating on a bitch or a man, or you know what I'm saying? It's like once y'all out in the open, it ain't too exciting anymore. You kind of liked it when it was sneaky. So he's had over 42 male partners this year. I mean, last year, well, New Year, last year on his wife. And some of these men were married.
This nigga admitted this though?
Yeah, it was like an anonymous call in on Angela
Oh,
Yee.
anonymous call. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. Lord Jesus. Right.
Say that traits. Masculine is a trait. Feminine is a trait. You can be a feminine man or you can be a masculine man. That don't make you gay. Being gay.
Yeah, being feminine or masculine as a man don't make you gay, but having sex with men makes you gay. And while we talking about that, you niggas need to hit the motherfucking like button, goddammit. What the fuck is we doing? Why are we doing this? Okay. Why do we always have to go through this? We got what? Damn near, we got 240 people in here. Okay. My shit saying 108 likes. Let me refresh to make sure I ain't tripping. 136 likes. Y'all shorting us by 100 likes, nigga. If I hold you $100, you gonna let it slide? No. So I can't let it slide or ride. Goddamn. Hit the like button.
Take off recording. Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man. Darn more bodies right now, man. That real more shit, man. G up in the building, man.
Hit the goddamn like button, man. Goddamn. It's free.
It don't make you feminine.
But being able to cook for yourself ain't feminine.
You like what your mother likes. I don't care how masculine you are. You like what your mommy likes. A penis. That's not.
So do y'all see what I'm saying now? So I'm not familiar with this. I don't watch this shit. It came up. So she's talking to him directly. Anton said, "Nigga, you gay." He started defending, right? Or it seems like he defended. And now this woman is talking directly to him saying, "You like what your mommy likes. You like penis." And this nigga ain't been like, whoa, 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 whoa. First off, whoa, bitch. Like, I that would have been a whoa, bitch. Like, no, I don't. I don't like
maybe
shit.
because he understands there's not there when they're saying you, they're talking to the male that identifies as this. And
See,
right
and
now
this is a straight nigga failure, because you know what I mean. This, and I guess it's, you know, this is the what was the term? Damn, super straight. I guess, you know what I'm saying. We had the super straight going on for a minute there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is a failure in straightness. Look, baby, looking like motherfucking Alicia Baumgartner, a motherfucking boxer with this goddamn brandy hat on from the 90s, and it looked like it may be attached to that wig. Don't you ever in your life say I like make it. You got to make the distinction, baby. You got to let these people know that, baby, watching this for the first time, like fantastic, that you're not talking to me or about me. You're just speaking in general. Don't say you like what your mama like, you like penis to the people that, you know what I'm saying? You get new viewers every day, B.
Yeah. And everybody not even catching it. So it just
and nobody's correcting it. Be like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I'm saying? This is the comfortability of fucking, you know what I'm saying? This is where niggas get out of hand. This is where we lose the plot. Shout out to Grown Man Business in the building, man. What's up with you, brother?
Not masculine. You like the same thing your mom like. They got you here which was a dingling. That's not masculine.
Yeah, listen, and this nigga is all dejected, and he personally hurt because he's saying it. So again, 2K nigga, they say you ain't gay. My bad. I thought they was talking to you, brother. I thought this whole thing came into this show. Thought this was you defending your people, fam, but apparently not. So, hey, don't do it. It won't turn out well. Just let it go. All right. But yeah, my bad, nigga. They say you ain't gay, but you acting like they talking about you directly. I'm just saying shit to the untrained eye. I don't know.
It's not
I don't care how
masculinity.
manly you look on the outside. That's a facade.
So,
You are a
bro,
woman on the inside because you like what your mama like. You like what your grandma like.
What y'all
You like
fail to
dinglings.
realize, some of the words
And then this nigga voice inflection. Like, come on, man. This nigga mannerism, he talking with his hands. Just saying, brother. And they say you rock with the LGBT motherfuckers heavy on your thing. I didn't even know about that. Not a good look, brother. I'm just saying. I think the nigga was a little sweet. I'm just saying, hey man, hey, no, brother, what's going on here? No, brother, we can't be at the same club at the same time. Whatever. I got you see this nigga in the club. I got to get up out of there. I'm just saying, man. Just saying.
Yeah, Molly, but you don't know how feminine somebody is until they, or masculine somebody is until they act. So how they are on the inside really doesn't make a difference until they project it on the outside.
You
So
like
this
a
is where I
dingling, you're
disagree with you,
feminine.
Anton.
I don't care how masculine.
No,
you look.
I agree with you, but this is where I disagree with you, Anton, because females can act masculine just like males can act feminine. And
it's a
with
difference
with
Is
between
like
that gonna stop y'all from
acting.
having sex with us if we're masculine?
there's a
It's
difference between acting and being.
acting masculine and being feminine, though.
I agree. Okay.
I think it's one.
DJ, Darwinism has been disproven, brother. Darwinism is not real. Darwinism has been disproven, dog. We did not evolve from motherfucking fish, then monkeys, then humans. Just trust me, brother. Trust me. And your name, brother, I can't. Your name just makes it even crazier, brother. I guess I'll watch it, but y'all told me the nigga be on some what's name shit, man. So hey, shout out to GMB in the building, bro. Appreciate for the 20. That dude Q who be on those panels is definitely a woman trapped in a man's body. Whoa. Even Anton himself has a lot of female mannerisms. Salute, man. First. Shout out to fucking GLB, man. Grown man business in the building. Yeah, man. Anton does the same shit. Like I said. And we forgot, nigga. Anton let you. Oh, you didn't see the Fleece Johnson interview? Bro, Lucky. If a nigga asks him, you got a nice butt, you don't think you look good in like
a white
Lucky,
guy
in
or a black
person?
guy?
No, the old nigga, this nigga right here, but he old now. He finally got out of prison.
Oh, the dude from the clip you showed.
Yeah, so
having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
Your ass is the most unconcerned YouTuber ever, nigga.
I don't be looking at none.
Jesus
Listen,
Christ, yeah,
the
but the
stuff
man
I
is
follow on
plotting.
YouTube is not that. Candace Owens side ain't talking about none of that shit.
Well, indeed, yeah. This nigga too. You, hey, you over here.
Wait. So put me up. I'm sorry. So
I'll pull it. I'll pull it up.
Okay,
I'll pull it up later. Well, fuck it, we'll jump to it now. Hold on.
Anton, if he
Bro,
had a nice butt.
Listen, man. We gotta live back through it, Lucky. Since we gotta give you some education, baby. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That's it.
You know, most women don't watch what men watch usually.
Lord Jesus. Fair use. Jesus
So what was
Christ.
his answer?
Huh?
I said, what was his answer?
I'm gonna let you see it, man.
Okay.
It wasn't the right answer.
What was the right answer?
Punches and kicks and a whole bunch of shit.
Violence is the answer.
Yes, by immediate violence. Nigga, you better get the fuck on away from around here with that bullshit. A whole bunch of aggressive fucking deep voice shit. And Anton clipped it purposely to this shit right here. Let's see.
Attorney General Daniel Cameron, and he's listening. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they gave me parole. Why? Because they want to get back at me for what I did in her. So what they saying was not what the church is supposed to be. No, it's not. They made the front page of Cure Jones. I don't know. But I'm in here going through all this, and then people act like they don't understand that I like booty. So what? But what is I'm supposed to do, bro? Huh? I don't know. You tell me. You don't know. I don't know.
I can't picture myself ever being in that situation. All right.
I'll just say, for instance, you was in that situation.
I can't see it, please. I can't think about it.
You would tone me down.
Wait, can you push play? There's context there. There's context there. Push play.
Listen again. Listen.
Think about it.
You would tone me down.
You heard what he said.
Yeah, if we were in that situation in prison, you would turn me down. I'm thinking from a man from prison. Anton think he could turn somebody down in prison. You cannot. I'm going to take it. There is no turning down.
Lucky.
He wasn't asking him like, you not attracted to me. I'm not your type. He's saying like,
hold on. We gonna play. We gonna play the rest of the thing. Yeah. You new to this. Remember, it's your first time seeing this. So hold your assumptions. Now, first off, Lucky, are they in prison right now?
No. But are they speaking about a conversation about things in because he said I couldn't picture myself in that situation.
See, Lucky. See, listen, I'm saying, Lucky. As a straight man, you know what? I would never in a day ask another straight man or a man, period, be he straight or gay.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't turn me down in a sexual sense? What kind of question is that? Lucky, I'm
See, you keep speaking from a straight man. This man is already, that clip you showed is old, so it's already known that he's not a straight man when you invite him
Yeah,
here.
but Lucky, that's what I'm telling you. Lucky, a gay man know better than that. A gay man knows rules.
Not a gay man from prison that will fucking take it from you because you ain't about to tell me no. Think of the mentality. That's not his world.
Lucky, I don't give a fuck if this nigga did 11 years. Nigga, you get your gay ass or whatever ass you got out of prison from behind them walls, and you ask me that question, there's gonna be a whole bunch of motherfucking furniture moving.
No,
right then and
get,
there.
okay, so you're speaking if you were in Anton's position.
Yes.
You said but what I understood when you said it from a straight man talking to a straight man, you know not to ask me that question. He's not, you invited him here knowing he's a gay man for him to say this.
Even a gay man, though, that's what I'm saying. Even a gay man know better than to try a nigga like that. Nigga, you ain't got no shank on you right now,
that's
nigga.
What I'm trying to tell you. Not a gay man who developed being gay from prison. There is no mindset that tells me because you come in prison straight that you can do that. Mentality doesn't translate when you get out of prison, depending on how long you were in there.
Lucky, you heard the term people know who to try?
Exactly. So I'm saying.
All right, okay. All right.
So okay, so we're not on two sides, but what I'm saying is if I invite a woman to my show and we're in person, I'll meet you in person, knowing this who you are, I know this is what you're gonna talk about. I know you're gonna probably make a pass at me because I don't look like a threat. Now, if I look like more of a man that would beat your ass and you try me, it's up to me to push that on you or remind you that I'm not these niggas in prison. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna do what you do.
It would have immediately been. All right. Immediately.
Talk closer to your mic.
Oh, my bad. It wouldn't have immediately been some motherfucker. As soon as he started doing all this shit right here, I'm like, hey. Be careful. Be mindful. Your words have consequences, brother. I don't know. Anton is Anton, man. Like you said. But let's keep going.
What you mean?
Huh. It's more important than Wilder. You should know what I mean.
This shit right here is crazy. Schoolgirl laugh, touching your cheeks, my nigga, and a nigga just propositioning you for your butt, Lucky. For one, this shit was never supposed to make it to the air. Nobody was ever supposed to see this, Lucky. This part of the interview?
Let me tell you something. And I'm gonna just speak from a woman's perspective. Do you know how we can determine if a woman is bi-curious or a person? It's based on how they stuff like this. What it's the same thing when Princella had B. Taylor on the show, right? and you're able to get away, or you're able to say certain things to see how they perceive it. There are men who never been with a man, but they are just flattered that a gay man find them attractive or they want to fuck them. Now, what makes them straight is the fact that they've never been with a man.
No, whoa. Listen.
You can still be flattered.
No, Lucky. I am not Lucky.
I'm not saying. Let me just make
hold
this
on.
clear.
Hold on. I gotta.
No. Because what your
Okay.
audience does is what you do. So let me make myself clear because they're selective listening. I'm not saying that because I'm agreeing with that, but I'm not closed-minded to the different people, which keeps the conversation open. There are men who are straight men who's never been with a man, which is why if you have more of the conversation, we will be able to identify which men are bi-curious and how their curiosity starts or whatever is the attention. Some people are just thirsty and gay for the attention. You get what I'm saying? Like they're not going to actively act on it, but women do it all the time. That's why it's a term in that community called gay for the play, not for the stay. Now, it's usually with females would say that. The difference in men is because they know it's not socially accepted. But something like this is showing that he's clearly flattered that this gay man is saying this, or he's uncomfortable, so I'm laughing it off because I'm uncomfortable. Either way, there was not what you're saying, a masculine response. So
is that okay?
Public,
so we agree there.
To a gay man watching this, looking at Anton, I'm gonna think he's flattered.
To
a straight man, I'm gonna think either you like it or what's going on, or you a scary nigga that he could take your butt because you laughing it off and you being nervous. What you nervous
the
about?
latter is the most. Now, thank you for picking up on that. Look, listen, that's the most important part. Listen, nigga, it's supposed to be some rumbling going on real time. Listen, so the straight man's perspective is this. Look, now, Lucky, listen, there's no such thing as being flattered by a gay man approaching you. It's offense only. Okay?
Okay.
I'm offended. Because what about me, nigga, say I want some pussy? First off, okay? This is why gay men, like say, they know who to try, and for the most part, they can tell you or whatever they have, quote unquote, gaydar, because like you said, they know. They know the mannerisms, they see the things, and so on and so forth, and la. They know the niggas that like niggas. So,
but we can't say that's a straight thing.
What?
Because listen, you have the fight or flight thing, right? Most people don't want no problems type of thing. So this is a normal response to a man who's not quick to fight, quick to show their masculinity in a physical way. So there, especially if I'm doing content and I don't want to display that type of thing, and I know that this person is here, I invited them here for this. So I'm gonna laugh it off. If you look at Caucasian podcasts, when things happen the way that Andrew Schultz, when he's saying certain stuff, a lot of them just be laughing because they're up there and they're just a nervous laugh. I don't really want to go against the grain. Most men have a docile approach. So,
I agree. Most people, I agree with you. Look, so people, there is an embarrassment laugh or something to where you try to. That's a coping mechanism. A lot of people don't understand it. I understand it.
Like, let's forget about it. You know.
But no. Listen, that's some shit as a straight. And this is why I say us. We black men specifically, and this is why I say it's more of the thing to black, because black men, that's not even a white term. Down low is a term that niggas made up. Look,
because it's not acceptable.
Black women put it out here that all these niggas around here was, they act like they were these family men and they had wives and they had kids and and the whole time they was gay. No, it was gay niggas. Every down low nigga in history was a gay nigga. Look, he was never straight. He was gay. And he was covering up, like you said, be it his acceptance or his worrying about people, whatever. He wasn't comfortable in his sexuality, as people always say, right? Only motherfuckers not comfortable in their sexuality is gay motherfuckers. I'm comfortable as fuck. But I get told because I don't want to deal with gay shit. I don't want to participate in gay shit. I don't play with the gay shit. Oh, you're not comfortable with your sexuality. Bullshit.
But that's the thing. That's the thing, Fantastic. When you make it one or the other, this is why there's a group that men like you can't identify with, because you don't like women. Yes, they do. They like women for what they like a woman for, and they like men for what they like a man for. The reason why it's down low is because Now, I understand there is the group, you know, that know that they really are gay, but they're just with the woman, you know, for the perception or whatever. Because there's also a group of men who just like having sex with women, but they're not they're not into being in a relationship with a woman, but because they actually like more of the companionship with a man, which is they bros, they got to get the validation from the men. That's a group too. It's just they're not easily identified with because we look at it like, oh, they're just hating on women or they just tired of these women. No, they like men, but they only like women for sexual. That's all they can get is pussy. Other than that, they don't like her. So in Anton's way, I would ask you this. Anton has always had content where he publicly talks in a derogatory way against women, or he'll say what he would physically do to a woman if a woman raised her voice and stuff like this. Do you think that that says something about his character, seeing him in a setting where most men are saying he should have reacted in a more physical way when a man is really testing his manhood and he laughs it off, versus on a panel when when a woman is just over talking or doing certain stuff, he gets real aggressive, not laughing it off. I'm just saying, what does that say about a man's character that would do that?
I would say, like I said, I've never heard him threaten a woman before. I've
You
never
never
heard him.
said he would kick K in the titties or whatever. He said
Oh
that
yeah, I don't know.
maybe
I'm not denying it. I'm just saying I never heard it. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah, so I'm supporting your point. If you would threaten a woman with any type of physical violence, and then a man jokingly or seriously, like, you know, proposition you for sex on camera, yeah, it should be a whole bunch of nigga, who the fuck you think you playing with? I'll beat your motherfucking ass in here. This interview will get fucked up real quick. Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. Even without it, I say it should have been that, whether he, you know, he threatened a woman or not. As a man, naturally, in this setting, to where this is Anton shit. So I'm pretty sure he got security, he got boys, he got whatever. Nigga, we'll jump you in here, nigga. If I can't beat you, we can. You feel me? like no, like nigga, what's going on?
But
Look,
the reason,
I don't know.
the reason why I'm asking is because when we make these box statements, like it, because he didn't respond this way, and that's why I gave the level. But if you didn't see it, it kind of just fell on deaf ears. Because if we're saying to this level of disrespect and questioning his manhood, he should respond in a certain way for us to deem him as being, you know, like he's a straight man, or for him to not be questionable. It's like, what about the men that laugh off disrespect in general when their manhood is questioned, not necessarily in the sexual way, but in other ways when they're getting punked? They're just people who don't want no problems, but they're
Yeah, I'm with that though. But it's levels though. Look, it's levels though. If we just nigga, I'll beat your motherfucking ass or whatever, nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. That's cool, fine, right? I'm with that. Niggas say shit to niggas all over the thing, right? And then too, that's over the internet, right? So we're not in person. Look, they're in person. Their arms reach within each other. This man is propositioning you for sex and setting up a scenario to say, if we were behind, you know what I'm saying, walls or some shit, oh, you gonna turn me down? And I'd be like, hold on, my nigga. Whoa, wait, what? The fuck? Are you like?
Are you seeing my perspective? Because I can keep seeing yours.
I'm seeing your perspective.
But we not flipping it to see, because there's more than one perspective. Like you could.
No, I'm not negating your perspective, but I'm speaking from the straight niggas perspective.
I am too. So as a straight man, what do we say about men who are more willing to drop their nuts as masculinity against women, even if it's virtual or even that? But in a setting when you're in front of a man where this should be something men universally understand, I'm laughing it off and I'm taking the more softer approach.
And I'm not. That's what I'm saying. No, nobody agrees with this. Nobody agrees with that.
Do you agree? I'm saying, what is your opinion on that? Because straight men usually say that nigga's gay, or we see usually men that are buck up at women and kind of buckle to men.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's everybody's saying when it's a reason to happen. Niggas like, what the fuck is Anton on? This nigga wilding. Like, nigga, ain't no way. I'm not finna laugh that off. Ain't finna be no laughing. Ain't finna be no kiki. For one, like I said, this shit would never made it to the fucking thing. But like I say, Anton's a believer, and there's no such publicity as bad publicity, right? No such thing as bad publicity. Right. So he played it. You feel me? But yeah, bro, this don't make niggas look, you know, don't make straight niggas look good at all. And then, even more importantly, like, bro, You're not some regular nigga. You this, big money married nigga for 20 years, and you let a nigga sit up in front of you, an old nigga, you know what I'm saying, and ask you for your butt.
But see, the reason why I'm saying that is because I think there's two different forms of content. I think there's the content where we can see Anton antagonize because he understands the audience likes that female and male back and forth. And this type of content with Anton where he's face to face, and I invited this person here that's known for that type of stuff. I just think he was just doing the more professional approach. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that I present myself a certain way. And I'm gonna just laugh it off, whatever, get the content and move on because I'm not going to, crash out. I get what you're saying though, but I'm just saying I think his response was it wouldn't make me think gay.
Man, listen. I would say 40% of this man shit is optics, right? And this is why niggas quote unquote crash out at times, because if certain shit happen in public as a man for defense of and this, a lot of people don't understand this. I've been having this issue with like schools, right? Because schools got real bad with this, to where they'll tell the kids, well, hey, they need to just walk away and tell the teacher and this and this and this and this and this. You know what happens when a kid just won't fight back? Lucky, everybody starts picking on that kid because they know that person right there, your food. So for men, it's the same thing outside. This is why niggas be eye wrestling each other shit and stare downs and all this weird shit. And I told you, the nigga for niggas is like 10 times worse. Everything with niggas is like a Mandingo fight, right? So the thing is, when certain shit happens, you have to establish, and I only say that maintain your masculine dominance, right? I don't know you, you don't know me. We're not supposed to be within like arm's length of each other, okay? If you are approaching me and you know what I'm saying, we are both in each other's path, who gonna move first? Who gonna shift to the side? You feel me? It's stupid shit is crazy, and as you get older,
but no, it matters. It matters. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not saying it don't matter. I'm just saying it's reckless as fuck because you can lose your life over simply as stepping on a nigga's shoes or bumping a nigga's shoulder. So, and as you get older, you grow older and you understand, bro. Listen, little nigga, I know I can whoop your ass, or I know I got the file on me and I can motherfucking send your ass to Uncle Charles. So to spare you, I'm just gonna move out the way. Or if I see you on that type of time too, so now we got to have a shootout in front of, in a random fucking place with families and women and children, I just move out your way. I already, but the thing is, most motherfuckers think if you're not a crash out, that you're not dangerous. You feel me? The most dangerous nigga is the nigga you don't know that's dangerous.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe that could have been his approach too. Like, I'm not taking this little nigga. I'm not about to lose what I've worked for a nigga who come from prison.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm just saying from the, in hindsight, again, like I say, everything turned out good for him or whatever, because like, hey, he hella views.
Perception.
Yeah, but the perception wise and respect from men is like niggas, like you said, if a gay nigga walked up on Anton, he'll be like, oh, so I saw what you did with Fleece. What's up? Or what's good?
Yeah.
He got it. You feel what I'm saying?
No, now he gotta handle that.
Yeah, so but he created that because, like you said, the gay nigga saw him get pressed and him not give a fucking visceral thing, and
or
that's
even nervously be like, "Come on, dog." Like,
now it wouldn't be. It should have been but that too. Now, luck, that would have been what's the name? That's why I say certain, and this people do not understand this about this masculinity shit, and I'm glad we having this conversation. This masculinity shit, luck can literally be like life or death, or disrespect or respect for like a long time. Myself, case in point, right? I had the boxing shit with CJ. I lost to CJ. Everybody was talking that shit. Oh, nigga, you fat. Oh, nigga, you can't fight. Oh, nigga, you this. Oh, nigga, you that. Mind you, hey, I didn't motherfucking take the shit as serious as I should have took it, getting conditioning and training and all this other shit. I thought the shit was gonna be what's the name? Mind you, I was expecting to fight somebody that wasn't a you know what I'm saying, a damn near professional boxer or amateur boxer, right? I end up fighting a motherfucker that do this shit for a living, right? And I look terrible. Okay. Oh, nigga, I beat your ass. That nigga look terrible. He's this and that. Niggas completely totally erased the fact that nigga I was boxing, look. They totally erased the fact that nigga 6'3". Okay. We the same, you know what I mean? Got arm advantage, all this shit, all the advantages I would have had against other people I don't have. This nigga does this shit for a living. What, CJ is like 6 years younger than me or some shit? He's younger, right? He has more experience. Fuck all that, nigga, you lost. So now, because he beat your ass, I can beat your ass. So now I gotta grind this shit back out, look, to regain my motherfucking respect. You know what I mean? Show niggas this shit ain't easy, ain't nothing to play with.
You got to.
And I gotta fucking manhandle a nigga to get my respect back. I understood that when I lost. Even though, like you say, it's you know, it was friendly shit or amateur shit or whatever, so on and so forth. I have to demolish the next nigga so niggas know, no, nigga, all right, you fuck with it. You try it. That nigga there, yeah, he beat me. But you know, say his excuses or not, it's a reason for it. He was supposed
it's a certain level of pride that I think men should have. And
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So a lot of the aggressiveness, look, is preventative measures. And of course, not crashing out. I ain't saying just hook off on niggas or whatever, but a lot of times niggas be like, all right, my nigga, yo, we need to chill with that. We need to not go that way because shit end up real bad. And that's the, you know what I mean? The warning but in the warning, there may be, you feel me? So that's the part that people don't understand about the masculinity and the straight aspect of it. Because now, once you bring in sexuality, there should never be a point to where a non-straight man, you know what I mean? Because that's the only situation it can be, is propositioning you as a straight man. You feel me? You're doing something wrong in the free world, right? You behind bars or some shit or whatever, or you somewhere like, why is a straight nigga in a gay club?
They go.
You can't get mad. No. There's all the pussy out here, the billions of vaginas out here. I promise you, the gay club don't increase your chances. Look, no, a straight man shouldn't be in a gay club.
Okay.
So when the gay man walk up to the straight nigga in the gay club, like, man, get the fuck away from me with that gay shit. Now everybody look at him like he a fucking weirdo. You know this a gay club, nigga. You allegedly a straight man in the gay club. And you mad because gay niggas is coming up to you? Yeah. No, nigga. Why was you in there?
I agree.
Oh man, they got good drinks. They got 2-for-1 Hennessy. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's free. I don't care if the liquor was free, nigga. Stop. No.
I've learned talking to you. I've had maybe I have a very particular experience because I used to go to gay clubs a lot, and there are straight men in gay clubs, and there's also female strippers in gay clubs, and those gay men were right there with the bisexual bitches and the lesbian strippers because they would go home with them, they would do the threesomes. They like the little freaky shit. So they knew that those bitches was on it instead of going to straight clubs trying to convince a straight bitch to be with, I know these bitches here and they already strippers. So literally. So, I mean.
Look, them niggas will tell you whatever
especially
they want
if
to
they
tell
had a
you.
homegirl from this neighborhood that was a stud and she knew some bitches. Yes, they want to be around the bitches.
Yeah, but we talking about not gay. In my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong. And then this is the theme of the Tales from the Other Side because you have that perspective, right? So my understanding is still that it's not blended. So everything is separated. You have the lesbians. The lesbians don't really hang with the gays. The gays don't really hang with the lesbians. The gay club is women and men specific, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. So if you're speaking from the gay club and the lesbian club, hell yeah, put me in there. Shit.
Yeah, no, that's usually like that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I know the straight men when they think of gay club, they thinking all niggas. A lot of the times in gay clubs, it's a lot more women, lesbian women, but there are gay men there, of course. But I'm saying you see straight men there. It gets to the point sometimes even the gay men ask.
See, that's what and that's what I'm saying.
But
so
no,
look,
they got to the point where gay men will even, are you straight? Like they ask the man, like,
yeah, no,
you know. So
yeah,
but
no,
they
no,
could have
no.
been
See,
on the
no,
town.
no,
Like I'm
no.
from LA, so it's a
Yeah,
but
no. See, that's some West Coast shit. And I guess that's what I be trying to tell y'all, bro. Listen, the South, like the origin of niggas, okay? Please understand, like, no matter where you at,
pull up
nigga, you
Dale's
came
comment.
from. Huh? Who?
Dale,
this one right here.
015.
Gay clubs be having bi chicks that are down to fuck. I remember asking that to dudes who say they were going to them. It didn't sound right.
It don't sound right because it's unfamiliar. If Mr. Fantastic, there are bisexual and fake lesbians. We're talking about the fake straight. There are fake lesbians or bitches that fuck niggas. If I took you,
yeah, the sneak dickers. Yeah, we love those. We love.
You would be like, the fuck. I'm not going to a gay club, but if I took you and you went with me because I'm your
Yeah,
homegirl.
if it's
and
girls, if
stripper bitches, and because they don't want to be with you, they just want your dick. And they don't want to
good,
fuck a
well,
gay man.
if it's 90% fucking and it's clearly to where it's a gay club for the bitches, I'm with it. Look, hey, I'm wingmanning it up. But if it's like 60-40 or 50-50 or anything to where it's blended, no, fuck it. I'll just get the pussy.
And
I'll
that's
wait
not an
outside.
LA thing though either.
I'll wait outside that shit in parking lot, pimp, bitch. Like, what's good? What's up? Ain't no way. I'm not stepping
But
foot
that's
in
what
there.
I'm saying.
Look,
That could be in your city too. But you're not. I don't expect straight men to know this. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect straight.
yeah, we
But I'm
don't,
just
and
saying, if you're a
that's what I'm
straight
saying.
man and you're in a drought of vagina, you would have an easier chance going around gay
Yeah,
bitches.
yeah. Now, listen. This how people get. This how people get hurt. Look,
Straight
these
clubs be
mother.
having chicks with dicks that's pretending to be straight. What do you mean?
And listen, hold on. And silent, sir. There are no chicks with dicks. There are only dudes with tits. Continue, Lucky.
But yeah, I don't expect y'all to know about it. But I expect to be like, what? But yeah, if you're a straight man and you could have some of these people that are having problems, y'all having these problems, y'all going to the straight club where they have expectation. Some of these gay girls, they don't even want you for dick. They sometimes they just want a baby. Or they just want to have fun with
Listen,
their girlfriend.
what?
And so they'd be like, oh, I like you. We don't care what you got going on. Like you said earlier, good girlfriend, whatever. We just want to play with you. And now you got
Listen,
two
hey,
gay
baby,
bitches
hey,
sucking on
hey,
your
baby,
dick.
hey,
And from
call
the
me
gay
Fisher
club.
Price. Call me Fisher Price. Call me Mattel, baby. I got you. Hey, you can take me home for the night. Okay, that's good. As long as you know what I'm saying. Listen, all right, both of y'all though. All right, both of them. I need them. All holes too.
I'm just
Like,
saying.
that's the only way.
Yes, that Zangu. I'm
It's
talking
gonna
about West Hollywood.
be a war.
Absolutely. Sorry.
Somebody gonna die.
Die.
Somebody gonna die.
So anybody that's out here mimicking women, if y'all niggas cook, you gay, you feminine.
Yeah, bro, you wildin'. This is not it.
Okay.
Is cooking gay now?
Feminine is a trait. You can be a feminine man or you can be a masculine man. That don't make you gay. Being gay don't make you feminine.
But being
It's
able to cook for
2K.
yourself
You
ain't
like what
feminine.
your you like what your mother likes.
Until they act. So how they are on the inside really doesn't make a difference until they project it on the outside.
You
So
like
this
the
is where I
dingling, you're
disagree with you,
feminine.
Anton.
I don't care how masculine.
No,
you get.
I agree with you, but this is where I disagree with you, Anton, because females can act masculine just like males can act feminine. And
it's a
with
difference
with
Is
like
that gonna stop y'all from having sex with us if we're masculine?
there's a difference between acting and being.
acting masculine and being feminine. Though
I agree. Okay.
I think it's one. Listen. A woman can project when we see women walk around, right? And they the butch one, or they trying to and they covering it up. We still look at them and be like, man, that's a motherfucking woman, bro. At the end of the day, ain't nothing they gonna do. They always gonna be a woman. When we see a guy that act like women, we be like, man, the fuck? That's a you know what I'm
It's a
saying?
waste of
Like,
a man.
that's nasty. It's
let me-
it's just
let me-
it's not the same.
So let me try to reduce this.
Oh,
So
hold
what
on,
you're
wait,
saying
hold on.
is
So by default, was Prince gay?
Yes. Look at how he was dressing.
very
Come on
feminine.
now.
I 100%
It was very
think so.
feminine.
100%.
Now look, was Prince gay?
No.
You say no?
No. I'm not going for
So
that
Prin-
shit and she's stupid. Look how he was dressing. Girl, look how they dressed in the 70s, in the 60s. And if we keep going by, men used to look, if that's the case, that's mean women today looking at basketball players when their shorts were shorter, them niggas gay. No, fashion was different. A lot of things that were
No,
acceptable
not
was
just
just
hold
the
on now.
style of
Not just fashion. I'm asking. I'm genuinely asking this question because it was always told to me and
have
told to us that,
women.
hey man, well hold on. I'm not doubting that. Prince had all the hoes. Prince could fuck all these other shit and la la la. But the nigga did have a perm. You know, he did.
Oh,
You
did
know
you so?
what? If I was your girlfriend, and that so Prince ain't never got bent.
So since when did perm in any of our culture, anything and anything made you gay?
No, I'm just listen. His whole
Just like
demeanor.
nail polish, men be having
He-
pink
no, yeah,
nails.
yeah.
That
But
don't make
I'm
them
just saying.
gay.
So I'm just so I'm asking. I'm not saying
No,
that
I know,
Prince
I'm just saying.
is gay, but I'm saying Prince would be the example you're talking about where men can be extremely feminine and
Yeah.
still be straight, right? Because allegedly nobody's ever said that, hey, there's never been out as crazy as and all the wild shit that fucking Prince did. Prince did ass out jeans. Look, okay, this nigga had his ass cheeks out, and there's never been a man that came forward and said, hey, you know, he had sex with Prince, despite all the wild shit. Okay, so I'm not saying he's gay, but Prince is definitely feminine.
Yeah,
we agree.
I agree.
Okay,
I
cool.
agree.
All right,
I agree.
all right.
Absolutely.
100%. 100%.
Gay men always keep women around them,
we,
2K. It's
we
not
try
new.
to separate Prince and Dennis Rodman because these niggas got a lot of rebounds and they made some great music and they fucked a lot of hoes. But
Now, Dennis Rodman. Was Dennis Rodman gay?
I thought he was bisexual.
See, well, so that see, and now, so Dennis Rodman was bisexual, but motherfucking Prince wasn't.
I don't know. Do we know Prince to be with the man? I thought I've heard rumors of.
No, nobody's ever made claims of Dennis
Oh,
Rodman.
then no,
fucking
I would
men.
say he's not. Then no, I could have sworn I've heard things over time that
No.
he was
Dennis
seen to be
Rodman's
with a
never
man.
been. No.
Oh, then no,
The
I would
nigga
say
put
he's not
dresses
gay.
on and
He's
all
just
the
a
weird shit.
feminine
He was
man.
weird.
He's
He was
remember
real.
they used
Yeah,
to have a term called metrosexual.
metrosexual. Thank you. Yeah, that was for a very short time. That was a thing, and you know what that really meant? It was a nigga that was scared to come out. That's all metrosexual meant. That's all it meant. All the niggas that was going by metrosexual because it was like an early
You know there was
2000s thing.
it just shows you how socially things can evolve and then start to say, oh, that's gay if you do this. But we have niggas now wearing thongs, sagging pants, and women aren't saying, oh, rushing to tell that nigga gay. Or we have men mimicking feminine traits today or certain things that they're doing, and they're saying, oh, well, he's not gonna make excuses for it. So it's like fashion ain't
What the
never
fuck
made
you
nobody
mean?
gay. Huh?
What the fuck you mean niggas wearing thongs?
You didn't see Playboy
No.
Cardi? Playboy Cardi, he had a thong on. Look at how those basketball players and those be showing up to the games.
That's the demon nigga though. He's a demon, so he don't really count. That nigga
Lil
is
Uzi
that
Vert.
nigga's a. Come on.
I'm just saying, fashion don't make you. It's the action that makes you gay. It's not what you choose to wear. Now we can think perception. We gonna think some shit. Absolutely.
Yeah, man, this is wild. Shout out to my man, Big Draws. That name is wild, brother. For the 5. Please, both of you review Anton's Fleece interview. We need both of y'all's commentary. Yeah, brother, we did that for you. That was already baked in the cake. Shout out to Ebo Soso for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. Fleece is fishing. Punks only do that when they detect something. Yeah, man, that's what I heard, brother. Shout out to Tom Tom for the 5 for the I guess super sticker. Appreciate you, brother. And shout out to Native Rain for the 20 ball. Greatly appreciate it. What up, fantastic? I know this is off topic, but I went to one of my stops last Tuesday, and this chick likes me so much, barely said 2 words to me. Smells like tax money. Yeah, man. Shout out, man. And Tom Tom, man, you said Tom Tom, look, I don't know if you were here when he was saying Tom Tom said he's a bisexual man. So Tom Tom, I dropped the link, brother. Any of you quote unquote bisexual men, again, they don't exist. There's no such thing. You either straight or gay for niggas. That shit might exist with white boys. It might exist with Alejandros and the Juans and Pedros. But for the niggas, no, brother. You straight or you gay, brother. Either part-time pussy or full-time pussy. And if you're part-time pussy, you like the pussy, brother. And no, you don't qualify. I'm sorry. No.
You know, somebody did say in your chat, Dennis Rodman came out as gay. I mean, bisexual.
That's a damn lie. That's a fucking lie. He never said where. Tell him put the link in the chat. Dennis Rodman never said anything about him, not to my knowledge.
While you push play.
Huh?
And did Anton say he would get physically violent if somebody tried that?
Did he say that? No, when?
Maybe I could have misunderstood because he said.
Wait, no, he's talking about somebody's gonna die with something else. I don't think it was in reference to that.
Oh,
Let's see.
At the end of the day, yes, they are gay. You're
And
never going to. Yes,
Richard Pryor
100%.
was feminine. Richard Pryor
So what
was
you?
feminine.
He just
Was
If
Richard
he likes
Pryor
men,
That's a
Wow.
good point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
if he
known
likes
Richard
men,
Pryor was
yeah.
gay until he said it. You right, Sue.
Yes, if he's gay, he's feminine. It's really that simple.
No,
Yeah,
if
so
you
you-
ever,
hold on,
Because
so-
y'all just told me making a grilled cheese sandwich was feminine. So yeah, the nigga was gay.
Stop doing
So
that.
No, listen,
Anton,
bro,
so what
listen,
you're
bro.
saying?
if you volunteer your man thing, your man butt to another man, at the end of the day,
You are gay.
You are feminine.
Yes, and that's the thing. I think for sure. Listen, bro, you cannot be the fucking penetratee, my nigga, and say you're not feminine. You're taking on the role of the most important aspect of the feminine is being penetrated, right? You have the what do they call it? If we break it down, look, we have the phallus, and you have what, the yoni or whatever you call it, the yoni, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever, right? They
Yeah.
call it. It's literally like you saying, the woman, when you start talking metaphysics and the different planes and shit or whatever, to where the man inserts himself in the woman and the woman receives his energy and all these different things. So that in itself, that's why I say, from a physical aspect, even the metaphysical, once a man is penetrated, that man loses, be it voluntary or mostly involuntary. You know what I'm saying? I mean, mostly voluntary, but also involuntary. There's a part that is lost to that man. He's forever changed because now it's unnatural. He's supposed to be the plug and he becomes the fucking socket. You feel me?
What if he
And
always
that,
the plug?
because that's what he is.
What
The
if
man
you're
is
always the plug in the situation though?
even still in that. Like you said, now you're inserting, you're rubbing plugs together, and that's not natural. Or better yet, right? Let's say this: you plug yourself into something that does not return the energy that it's supposed to get. So I can speak to you this from an electrical standpoint, right? A positive plus a positive can't make electricity. Look, you got to have a ground. So what people don't understand is the reason why you get shocked is because your body turns into the ground, because the electricity is always trying to make it to the ground, which is a literal sense and a scientific aspect. Shout out to all my electricians out here, to where the energy has a transfer, the proper transfer. If you just got current on current, nothing happens until you ground it. So the woman is meant to be, and the feminine is meant to be the ground for the whole situation. You feel me? So
I get that, because it's like, regardless of the fact, the action of itself, the penetration, the person receiving your penetration is still not a woman. It's still in a
exactly, yeah,
masculine form.
it's
Sodomy
exactly.
is
It's
never. I mean, just to I love to add validity to conversation from social construct today, but just to talk with some sense for a second, so people don't think I'm entirely crazy. Sodomy was never supposed to be socially accepted in no
never.
way, shape, or form. So even if you're with a man who is trying to have sex with you in your ass a lot, he still should be questionable, because that's not natural, especially dealing with a
Yeah,
woman. So if he still wants to have sex like he's with a man, he hasn't had sex with a man yet. So that's why the category for that person is curiosity. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't acted on a thing. But then I remember having a conversation with somebody years and years ago, and I was like, since when does a man or a person should not be considered gay until they do the action? Because before I lost my virginity, I knew I liked men. You know what I'm saying? Before you lost your virginity, you knew you were straight. Did you have to have sex with a woman to say, oh, now Fantastic is straight? No, you're straight because that's what you were attracted to, whether you had sex with it or not. So if you're a man and you're with women and you're still attracted to men, or something about a man, even if you watch porn, but like I said, the dude I mentioned earlier, if your search engine and what you look at to arouse you has to do with the way the man is looking, even in the porn, you just haven't acted on a thing, but you definitely like men.
no, look, come on now, no.
You
If
do.
y'all do
If
anything, y'all do
I
anything
couldn't
to
be with
turn
a
niggas
man
gay.
if his description is light skinned men fucking women. Like, why do you want to see a light
Well,
skin? Why
yeah.
do you
Hold
care
on.
about
Yeah. I'm with you. Look, it shouldn't be that descriptive. That's weird. If you gotta have a certain type of nigga fucking them bitches, I'm with you. Look, again, that's
you
like
looking
weird
at
for
the
me. Like,
nigga?
Yeah. Like niggas. If you got BBC in your search engine, my nigga, come on now. What are we doing? We going a little too far. It's supposed to be on the hose. But then too, shout out to Candace Owens. She makes a decent argument for anybody that. But no, bro, no. Again, people seeing the sexual act or whatever is sexual, and I don't think it's the focusing on the man or the woman. It's just the act of sex that turns shit sexual. But you got somebody.
On a woman for me.
We got somebody that's ready to come up, man, and give his point of view. CJ in the motherfucking building. What's up, CJ? What's going on, bro? What you got for us?
What's the deal? What's the deal? Y'all hear me straight? I'm good.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah.
All right, so I disagree with you, Fantastic, on one point, and Lucky on one point. Point I disagree with you is, what the fuck was Anton supposed to do? You think he was supposed to fight the nigga right then and there? Like, he knew what the nigga was coming to talk about. He knew the nigga was gay. It's like, if you give an example, if we was in jail, I probably would have tried you. I would have said, thank God we ain't in jail, nigga. And got on with my fucking day. Like, what the fuck you say? Like, that's a little extra, nah.
Wait, whoa. First off, you're not talking about me. You talking about what Anton would have
I'm talking
said?
about Anton. Yeah, Anton.
Okay. So we got to get that straight. All right. First off, brother. All right. Now, secondly, as we said, as we just I guess eloquently fucking display here, something would have been said, bro. CJ, if you put yourself in Anton's shoes and you invite Fleece Johnson, we know what Fleece Johnson is about. Booty is more important than water. Okay. You're interviewing fucking Fleece Johnson as a free man. Both of y'all are free. And Fleece asked you that question.
He giving an example of what he was doing.
So your reaction is going to be the same reaction as Anton, giggling and laughing and
ha. Like, nah, not me, brother. And that's it. It ain't gonna be no big rough him up, scuff him up. Like, I knew the nigga was gay when I invited him to the show. I knew what the fuck he was doing.
Fam.
He was sucking man's dick and taking man's butt while he was in jail.
Nigga. We gotta get that straight right there.
Good.
And what fuck it up, CJ? What fuck it up is we seen niggas get pressed for less, real time, CJ. We seen niggas get pressed for much less in real time.
That's what I was saying.
On live podcast.
They be pressing women
just got beat up. A nigga just got beat up on what Queen's Flip and some other shit. A nigga just got snuffed for much less, CJ.
So what do you think? The niggas that was boxing on that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That like nobody, that was whatever. Niggas talking words and just go ahead, look. My bad. Go ahead, look.
I want to ask a question because he said he would have said, "Glad we not in jail." Well, don't you think that would imply that if you was in jail, he would be able to take your ass? Though?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking, nigga.
What does that even mean?
Because glad we not in jail is like, damn, I'm glad we out of jail because that wouldn't be happening to me.
I wouldn't have to go through none of that
would never
shit. Even if I wouldn't have to fight for my ass because we're not in jail. I don't have to fight you. I don't have to do nothing to you because we're not in jail, brother. You're not touching me.
Right now, I'm saying that would be an answer that would make that clear. I'm just saying because either way, it's kind of like you damn.
would have made it clear. What are you talking about? I'm glad we're not in jail.
I'm saying
that means you can't touch
glad
me.
we're not in jail. It kind of seemed like, I'm just saying the same perception.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Okay, it comes off like the same perception as giggling. That's all I was saying.
Yeah,
that's a perfect segue to my disagreement with you.
Okay.
So women, they do always trying to. You just said it. They always trying to emasculate men and turn them gay. If you like sex from a woman, but you like spending time with your boys, we gotta label that too. That's most men. Let me Lucky. You did. If you could write it back.
That's not.
But
so maybe that's what you perceived, and I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is the men that don't like intimate relationships, they complain about everything that makes a woman, which is why you would want a woman. The only thing they feel she's good for is fucking and sucking his dick, nothing else. They don't like the companionship with a woman. There is a group that I'm more familiar with, unless you know men that are like that, but they do like they don't like women for those. Those are men that like men.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Fantastic. She just said it in a nicer way.
No, it's not you.
Yes.
But
I'm not in y'all conversation, bro. I'm in the chat. I'm fucking with the chat. Rainbow Kid wilding, man. So for Rainbow Kid to say this is kind of wild. For Rainbow Kid to say about the vibes, the motherfucking sister.
I can't see it. I can't see it. Exactly. I don't have my other phone.
I'm just saying, you know they know.
Oh
They
my
what I'm saying.
God.
Listen. So boy, hey, I'm just
Hey,
saying, man.
hey,
Hey,
Anton might
listen.
be. I don't know, but them
I'm
niggas
We're
not
be
not
gonna
gonna do
condone.
that.
I'm
Listen,
not
I'm
gonna
not listen.
condone it.
Anton is
You got
a
a white man
Anton.
trying
Hold
to
on, let me say
intimidate no
this. Let me get
person.
this disclaimer. Regardless of the weird ass shit Anton has done, there have been no claims proven or anything that Anton is anything other than a straight married
black
family
man.
man. Okay,
So,
that let me say this. The nigga is a little, he's a little Mr. Potato Head, great value Rick Ross nigga. He's short and pudgy and all this other shit, but to knowledge,
Oh my
the nigga
god.
straight. Okay, so let me say this, so I'm not, suggesting nothing else. Okay, all right. So again, again, Anton, bro, I hate to rehash your brother, but it's just like one of the failures of straight black male. You know what I'm saying? Of recent fucking what's the name, man? Come on, bro. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what he is, but so to go to Lucky point, let me say,
I
Lucky,
didn't finish my point.
go ahead, ma'am. Floor is
No,
yours.
it's okay. I've learned in life when people are set to having their perspectives and not understanding yours, let them go off. Go ahead.
No, I said finish your point so I can understand it clearly.
You're not trying to, honey. That's why you kept interrupting. Because when
Why
you
do you
heard a
keep
word
telling me
that
I'm not
precedes
trying
something,
to? If
you
I'm
got
trying
excited.
to, I'm telling you to do it.
I'm telling you to
This is like,
finish. It ain't that serious. Are you a
All right,
gay
so I'll
man?
go. Since y'all don't want to go, I'll go, and I'm gonna address this right here. So hold on. So no. So listen. It's more suspect to police other men's sexual interests. No, the fuck is not. I need to know who the fuck I'm around. Listen, your birds of a feather flock together, correct? So if there's a nigga that's fucking niggas around me and I don't know it, I need to know, because the people that do know are now going to associate me with niggas that fuck niggas. This is another big issue in the whole thing of being down low, bisexual, all this shit, so on and so forth. Straight niggas don't play that. And I'm saying niggas for a reason. Black men. Straight black men, bro, we don't get down with the gay shit, bro. We just don't. I'm sorry. I'm not saying you can be gay if you want to be gay, but take it that way. Don't bring it over here, because now you bring my sexuality into question. So no, me directly, I'm not going around asking you straight, nigga, you straight, you straight, you straight. No, it's assumed, as Lucky said earlier, until shit proves otherwise. And respectfully, okay, and I know this for a fact, outside of motherfuckers being like your brother, a cousin, family member, or a nigga that you really like been down with since motherfucking, like, you know what I mean, the playground, like the sandbox, straight niggas do not hang with gay niggas, bro. You just don't do that shit. That's in the rule book. All straight niggas know that. So if a nigga is out here living a double life or some shit, he putting a dress on at night, all right, I need to know that so this nigga can disassociate with me, because now it's gonna be people talking in the background and I have no fucking idea that I'm associated with a motherfucker, you know what I mean, out here doing the bending or getting bent. So no, it's not motherfucking suspect shit. It's me protecting my reputation as a straight man.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is wild. Hold on, Emo. This is some crazy shit to say, bro. No, wait, what? So Emo, I gotta put you on the spot. 50% is wild.
You
Go
said
ahead,
you are.
go ahead, Lord.
I think it's more which I'm not against it. I think men take more of a more dominant approach to protecting the perception around them than we as women do. So I understand the whole term, the perspective of you are who you hang around, but that's not always the case. You're not usually are who you hang around, because who you hang around, what is the reason why y'all hanging around in the first place? Y'all could have that in common. Like I can have a friend that's she could be a married woman or whatever. We could both be married, but she might cheat on her husband. That don't mean I cheat on mine.
Come on, look. Come on now, don't do this. So if your whole crew is junkies, they all on the pipe, all right, and you the one motherfucker that's not, right? What's everybody gonna assume?
You said the
You
whole
fucking
crew, but I was just going off of the fact that you are who you hang around. That don't mean everybody I hang around do crack.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The scenario is everybody that you hang around does indeed do crack, hard drugs. right? So that's what I'm saying for the scenario. Is it safe to assume that you do hard drugs also if that's the majority of the people you hang around? There's a
Yeah, but
reason for this
you
saying.
cannot care what people think because you know the truth.
Yeah, I
If
can.
one of your closest friends you grew up with turned out to be gay, but this was your dog, y'all went through a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna be a friend anymore because you gay. But then you go through something in life and he
What?
could be there for you. It don't fuck what people think. You know you not
What?
gay. And you know this is your friend.
Well, no, and that's why I gave that as the exception. But even in that, luck, even in that, for real, he gonna know. Look, and this is something. And shout out to the gay niggas, right? Because for the most part, gay niggas don't do this. It's unwritten rules, luck, to where he gonna care enough about me, luck, to be like, nah, he got shit going. He's this, he's that, so on and so forth. He understands how it makes it look. The optics may look. So he's gonna fall back. I ain't gotta tell him. It's not gonna be awkward because you still my nigga. Pause. You know what I'm saying? From history and whatever. I'm not just gonna abandon you because you know what I'm saying, you what you like to do in the bedroom. But at the same time, we not finna be out and about like it was before, my nigga. Now that you're openly, dealing with fucking men, because it brings it into question for me. And unfortunately, even though we know it's not, the term or the phrase perception is reality is how most of the world works. So it to a degree is fuck what people think. But at the same time, look, what people think can get you fucked up and can hold you back from certain things. You feel me? Again, let's use the example like you said with the drug addicts or whatever, right? Or no, you know what was crazy? Gucci Mane got this story about how he wanted to be a part of BMF or some shit, right? And they wouldn't let Gucci Mane in the fucking BMF because the niggas was robbing niggas. He had a reputation for robbing. You always with niggas that's robbing. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is your reputation still means a lot. And I think a big part of it, why we've lost so much, shame and shit and whatever and so on and so forth, is because people took that shit away to where your reputation is just, fuck what everybody think. When to a degree, yeah, you operate that way. You shouldn't live your life by the opinions or expectations of strangers, but at the same time, a level of your reputation means a lot and can, prohibit you from doing a lot of things or help you in doing a lot of things.
And can I add this
People,
fantastic
I
point?
think if we, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, if you see a prostitute and she's a known prostitute, right? And then she has a friend that's dressed kind of regular, but most people are going to assume she's a prostitute too. Like, oh, she's with her. They're both prostitutes. They're not gonna be like, oh, let's differentiate because she dressed kind of regular and she's kind of dressed more scat. I guess that's the word. But that's it. Go
That's
ahead.
actually happened to me, CJ. She wasn't a prostitute, but she was like an extreme. You could take her home that night type of bitch, But that was like my friend, and it does happen to you where you do get the approach as if you're the same, but that's when you correct that shit in an Anton situation. I understand what you perceive, nigga, but that's who you could do that to, not me. Because it's like some people can assume, it's just like relationships, right? Like when most men and men, I want to go approach a woman who's around multiple women because those women can influence the way she thinks. Because if she's a woman who cares what other people think, then she's going to make a decision off of that. And I'm just saying, like, that's cool too. And I understand what he's saying as far as your reputation. But I think you should uphold the reputation as far as that aligns with your morals. So if morally you think it's okay to have friends of all different walks of life, depending on what you're friends with them for, it should be fuck what people think and send that message. Unless being friends with this person jeopardizes your professional environment or something like that, they're just out willy-nilly. Like hanging out with a Saucy Santana, that's a particular type of gay man. But a man that's just a gay man, you know what I'm saying? He dresses regular, whatever. That's only you that knows he's gay. And it's like, I don't really see men. Well, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Do men just kind of go out one-on-one and hang out with each other? That's not usually what men do.
What do you mean by that?
Depends on the event. Depends on you.
Like if you go to the bar, you go to like a sports bar, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all do that one-on-one with your homeboy? Because then I would say then I wouldn't do those settings with your gay guy friend.
That happens. It happens a lot. Like niggas work out together. Niggas do a lot of stuff in pairs than groups. So it's more one-on-one setting than groups like women do. Women usually have like more numbers or whatever, But for most men situations, it's gonna be two, like, you know, a group like two
yeah.
niggas. That's it. And then
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Then it is gonna be
Maybe
the
a
whole group.
third, maybe a third or
Yeah,
fourth.
maybe.
Okay.
But the mass majority of situations for men, friendships, sexual meetups, and so on and so forth, is gonna be like one-on-one. Pause. Speaking of, shout out to a man, Silent Sir, in the building. A1 Day One, in
Wait,
the
can I ask a
motherfucking
question
building.
to y'all then?
Sure,
Sorry.
sure.
So if it's about perception and we're in modern day, wouldn't you might still be perceived as gay if you going to grab a bite to eat with a dude and it's just y'all two and y'all because y'all got to get the
No,
table.
no. Look, no, don't try that. That was a nice
I'm not.
attempt.
Why do
But
you always think somebody trying something?
it got blocked. Well. I'll take it back. Trying, but that was no. That's a horrible assumption. And I'll say that I tried to
You have
make
to
it
get on
sound good.
camera. All shit.
Now I make it sound bad. So no, look, it's two men doing things at the same time or together or so on and so forth is automatically assumed as just, you know, niggas hanging out or whatever, unless one of those dudes are obviously
gay.
gay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's the
obviously
point.
gay. And you know what I mean? So yeah, like no, it's automatically assumed that it's just two niggas hanging around each other or whatever, so on and so forth. Like I said, unless one of the dudes is like, you know, feminine, he
Like
has a
really
very feminine look,
flamboyant.
mannerism.
Really
Yeah.
flamboyant. It's like, oh, they might be together. That's that nigga.
Look, I promise you,
As
look.
soon as
So
you see one of them
now we're gonna put you
flamboyant,
on the spot. Lucky,
go
how
ahead.
many niggas do you see that's being out together, which you often see, and you think them niggas gay as hell? Come on now.
No, so that's what I'm saying. I don't perceive that. Like if I go to a bar right now, it's probably two dudes, don't know how they know each other, sitting next to each other, watching the
Yeah.
game at the eating.
Yeah.
They
But
came together.
if
They
you
could have been
saw one of
co-workers,
them
they could have been his
was
brother.
gay,
But I'm saying I don't know their sexuality. So the only way that it would be perceived
but
hanging
no,
out
but
with a
if you,
gay man is if he's obviously gay, like flamboyant. He has no
Yeah.
masculinity
that's
to
the
the
point.
But if he's a
Yeah.
masculine man
And if
and
one
this
of
is
them
your
was,
homie, I
what would you
wouldn't
assume?
know. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what we saying though. Look, just
If
real
he
quick,
was
let me
obviously
shout out to Charlotte Sir
flamboyant, what would you assume?
for the 15. Hold on, shout out Sir for the 15 on the cash. I greatly appreciate it, bro. He said, "Congrats on 10K." I don't know, man. It ain't 10K till it's like at least like 1050 or something. Niggas was playing me the other day. Motherfuckers are unsub just so you can be under it. So I appreciate y'all, man, for the early congrats and everything and so on and so forth. But we'll have a 10K celebration here probably by the end of the week. Hopefully, niggas don't play around. Appreciate you. But nah, so yeah, Lucky, like I said, it's just assumed to be, you know what I mean, what it is. Unless, like you said, something blatantly obvious. And again, like I said, it in the back of my mind, look, once you know the nigga gay, bro, it changes your perspective and look at that man. You feel me? It's just not the same. Especially like you say, you've been around for this nigga for your whole life, and now, nigga, you taking dick, my nigga. Look, do you understand how like either giving or taking, right? Look, do you know how fucking depressing that would be? Your man, 100 grand. Y'all used to fuck hoes together. Y'all grew up together. Y'all did all this shit, and now this nigga, Lucky. Now this nigga is this nigga
There's
right
nothing
here.
we can. Hey, we got nothing in common
How you gonna
anymore.
ask me a question like that? How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
Doing the bending or getting bent. Look, that is heartbreaking.
We
Ain't
got
even
nothing
Rainbow
in common
Kid
anymore after I
laughing.
find that out. We got nothing in
Yeah,
common
come
no
on,
more after
man.
we
You gonna
find out.
need look. We
Hey,
gonna need
I don't
we
know
gonna
who
need
you
just
are
a cool
anymore,
off
bro.
period. Yeah, man. What the fuck is going on? Like, nigga, you what was the shit? It'll be like Terry Crews was when Terry Crews found out that the white chicks was one of them was a man. You deceived me. You know what I mean? Like type shit. Like, nigga, what? Well, let me get my man, Mr. Obas here, man. Mr. Obas, what's up with you, brother? What you got for us?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you guys doing?
Hey, great, brother. What you got for us?
What's
Hey,
going on, brother?
I do want to say, I agree with y'all saying as far as like when it comes to what you said earlier about us brothers, is that us. I don't know about other groups of men, but when you a brother and you a straight man, we don't play that gay shit. You understand what I'm saying? We don't. If we might be cool with you, we might be okay, like maybe casual with you if we working together, but generally, nah, bro. We ain't gonna be sitting up doing too much kiki kaka or whatever with you like that. So yeah, I most definitely agree with you on that, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, most definitely, man. So, real quick, shout out to Tom for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. I would come up if I had time, but I'm listening in the background. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for the 5. And shout out to Like Mike 5.0. Appreciate you, brother, for the 5. Respectfully, Mr. Fantastic and Lucky working 100 for sure, brother. Always, man. Yeah, man. So Lucky, what do you got? What you got on that? Did you hear what he said?
No, I had to refresh. Can you put me back at the top, please? Thank you.
Of course, love. I got you.
I like being at the top.
Whoa, pause, nigga.
Can I ask
You like to be at the top?
Pause, nigga. Look, make us look bad. Go ahead, Mr. Allbot.
I still like being on the top. I didn't say when. What? I don't know if that was a pause, motherfucker.
Yeah, pause, nigga. We not taking no chances.
Whatever, motherfucker. All right, whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just saying, I agree with Mr. Fantastic when he was speaking about us brothers. You know, us brothers. You know, we don't. I can't really speak for other groups of men, but us brothers who are straight men, you know, we don't want to blur no lines at all, because our image already in America is already tainted a lot, and a lot of people be having opinions and shit on our image as black men. So especially when it comes to homosexuality, you know, gay dudes and all that shit, man, we ain't playing with none of that shit, dog. Not no heterosexual black man in America. We ain't playing those type of games. You know, we might be maybe casual with you. You know, it will be on some high and by type shit, but anything outside of that, absolutely not, man. We ain't being that.
So, I'm kind of just understanding. Is it like something where black men feel like there should always be a universal law and understanding that these are the weirdos in the community, and we should not, kind of like they're cool, kind of like you said. You know how? Let me just take it off for anybody feel sensitive in a group. You know how I was watching Discovery. This was as a kid. Thought it was interesting how when a birth defect is in nature and anything like a albino type of thing or something that's wrong with it, where it comes out looking abnormal like the other cubs or just in general, they'll ignore it. Like they won't kill it all the time. They'll just let it go. Like you're not you can't come with us. So do you think that that's how black men, especially, are supposed to treat other gay or bisexual men in the community as an other?
Well, in my specific opinion, if you gay in any way, you're weird. I don't care if you're a lesbian. I don't care you're a gay man. Me specifically, you're weird, regardless. You know, so for me, like I said, I'm not going to disrespect you or something like that, but you weird to me. So, you know, however everybody else treats you is whatever, but with me, yeah, you weird.
So you don't fuck with people that's weirdos?
Yes, why would I fuck with you? You're a weirdo. Why would I?
Is that the only category that we think people are weird in?
Say that again. You went out. What you said?
I'm saying like in general, like if you fit, like that's a gay thing, but okay, like gay could be something that you're saying is weird. There's other things that are typically weird in the community. So are we saying like put them with the gay people? All y'all is weird.
Yeah, you're weird. You're weird. You're gay. You're weird.
I just wonder how that translates if we saying birds of a feather, because it's like there's other things that people are weird about and they're heterosexual, but your preferences and what you're attracted to in your heterosexuality is weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you have heterosexual people that are attracted to.
Okay, can you give me an example?
Men that date studs or men that just prefer women who look more butchy.
Can you give me like an example? What is widely considered in the black community to be weird? Like, give me an example so I can tell you it's weird.
Well, there was a time where you were considered weird if you were a man that dressed like a Dennis Rodman or a Prince or a something, but because if it gets put on the stage,
weird to this day, you're still weird. That is weird. You still weird.
But I'm saying nobody would not hang out with Drake and he paints his fingernails with Hello Kitty.
Wait, you trying to
You know what
compare
I'm
Drake
saying?
to Dennis
He's a
Rodman?
man.
No, you
He wears
trying to compare
ball
Drake to
leaves.
Dennis
Niggas
Rodman?
would
Lucky,
say
you
that's
can't do
weird.
that.
Oh no. Drake would be more so along the lines of Prince of being that they're music artists, and
That's,
like you said,
I just
yeah,
gave an example, and he said
yeah.
Prince is still weird to this day. But I'm saying a more evolved version is heterosexual men that take on a metrosexual or certain things that are weird, but they're okay to hang out with because they don't get fucked in the ass. But the men that are gay that perceive and they don't
That
adopt
is
those
not
type
a.
of ways of
That's a
dressing,
false comparison.
they're
Like
weird. You kind of get what I'm saying?
for me specifically, that's weird as fuck, and I would not hang with you. I don't care who you're supposed to be. Me specifically,
Hey, would you
you
hang out
are a
with Drake,
weirdo.
bro? Would you hang out with Drake
Absolutely not. I would not hang out with him. No.
because he painted
I
his
get it.
fingernails?
No, I respect him because his
Yes, if you
integrity is the same thing.
yes to me, because that's weird to me.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Listen. Then we go get to my man, Shiloh. My man, let me put the what's names up here, so everybody can see. So this is my thing. Look, right. Like you were saying, the example you gave, where pretty much you don't ostracize it, you don't beat it, you don't try to kill it or anything like that. That is the hands-off approach is what we use when it comes to the LGBT men specifically, right? Listen, my nigga, we know you. We used to call it like sweet. You know what I'm saying, back in the day or whatever, right? This is what you say. You knew your cousin was gay. You knew that one classmate was gay. And because your kids at that level, you know, your kids, everybody's kids. So did everybody want to play with him or whatever? No. But would we be like, get your gay ass out of here when he came over to play? No, right? Now, as you progress in age, all right, now it's got to be like, all right, my nigga, no, nah, you got to go on over there. We gonna be over here because of the optics and the testosterone kicked in, and now we're sexually active. So what it is like, hey, we don't hate gay men. We don't, dislike quote unquote gay men, because again, everybody got a gay family member somewhere, either close or far, or a gay coworker or gay somebody. It's just the fact of the matter that so much of the straight black male image has been deliberately tarnished with all you niggas gay unjustly. Anything make a nigga gay. Lucky, they say if you fuck a bitch too good, you gay. Lucky,
That's what I'm saying.
if you know how to sexually satisfy a woman as a straight man, this nigga must be gay. That's what they out here saying, Lucky. So we gotta protect the image of the fucking straight black man, because anything a nigga do is gay. So hang around a gay nigga gotta be gay.
I mean, it sounds good on the panel, but y'all don't do that. That's not the action. That's why I said, and I'm saying in general what's portrayed in media, because you guys will have conversations with niggas who are weird in different ways that should not be the representation of masculinity, but we'll let it slide because he cool, or he does this, or he's good at tech, he can teach me this. Like, we let shit
You gotta give
slide
us
based
an
on
example. Can you
benefits
give an
and stuff.
example? Can you give an example, please?
Yeah, but he not
what
gay.
kind of
Look,
weird?
No,
some
I
niggas are
don't want to
awkward.
just say people's names based
Well, no,
on
it's
what
cool,
kind of
but
weird? Example of
we
weird.
don't gotta use a person. But this is what I'm telling you. So
that's what I'm saying
look,
to you. I gave celebrities as an example to see if people are universal, but it's easy to judge celebrities because we're not around them. But I definitely disagree that if people in general, how we are as a people, we're clout chasers. So it would not matter if that person wore this, did this, because that's what our community, even in the media, has socially accepted. We've allowed things, even in the way we have conversations, what I'm saying. So if they say things that are weird, or if they maybe a dude that comes off, damn, how can I word this without
You talk about
okay.
like Young
look,
Thug,
can I
like
say
Young
something to you real
Thug, how
quick?
he used to
Look,
dress with his. Hold on, like Young Thug used to dress in them dresses and skirts and shit.
Okay, right. Or let's say, or just he could just be a dude that identifies, like, to me,
Or
let me
like
put
Lil
it on
Uzi
women.
Vert.
I don't particularly hang out with women where their fashion sense seems like they're trying to attract a child. Like, I like girls that, if you look at TV, they wear Hello Kitty on their nipples, or they have these super rainbow bright colorful hair with the, I don't know who you're trying to attract. That's weird to me. I wouldn't hang out, I wouldn't promote that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying generally when we're seeing men they hang out with men that have many different type of fashion. Maybe his pants is too tight, the skinny jean era. When niggas, it look like, I don't know how you got that over your damn your ankles, but they wearing the pants. That was a time where tight jeans, I thought, from my
But
upbringing, was just for women. Then you have the era where men are okay with certain type of makeup as long as they didn't look shiny in certain areas when they were on camera. I just put a little bit. Oh, it's for that. Oh, that's different in that
No,
industry.
wait,
We
Lucky.
start
Wait.
being okay with
Let
certain
me respond to
things.
this real quick, brother.
How did
Oh,
he
go ahead,
finish?
Lucky. Finish. No, I'm saying after you finish. After
No,
you
you
finish.
got maybe you got it. Go ahead.
Well, no,
No,
I was
after you
hold. Let me
finish. I
ask
was
a
talking to
question
him. He was
first
about to
before you
interject.
go. Before you go, CJ, who had makeup on? Look, what you talking? The men wore makeup?
Okay, so in Hollywood, when it could be where I'm from. I used to help my cousin. There's a lot of
Mhm.
men when they're rapping or when they're trying to get in front of camera, they will put on foundation to look more even toned on
Oh shit.
camera. I didn't think men cared about looking even toned. That would be something that's feminine, whether
Yeah,
they
look,
had a
we didn't know.
pimple. Oh, okay. Okay.
We didn't know. Like this is news to me for real. I didn't know. Like now for
Yeah,
actors, I understood that. For actors, yeah, actors, you don't have remember the everybody remember the Shannon Sharp shit where Shannon Sharp looked like he was getting ready to get put in a casket. Remember that happened like last year when he had the new
Yeah.
makeup artist and the nigga was looking
It
like
can't
he
be like
if
super
he would
overt,
have
yeah,
did
but
this. Oh
of course they
Shannon,
gonna
oh
get a little bit
Lord,
of
they done took Shannon.
it's fancy.
But
So
what I'm saying is, what changes our perception of what we start to accept in our everyday life first comes through media. You get what I'm saying? First comes through what we're accepted as far as what's perceived through media. So everybody we say as far as like the dude in the clip that Anton was talking to became more popular due to somebody interviewed him through media. Then it became more conversations. And then you have people reaching out to these people to give this perception. That's why I use Drake as an example. I wouldn't say that that's weird because you see punk rockers doing it. You see different based on the way that they dress. But if we're saying universally black men have adopted in general certain things where we allowed women to blur the lines, I'm just trying to keep up with the conversation. I disagree. Just keep up with the conversation that I will agree because, like he said earlier, I think lesbians are weird. Anybody know my history? I was a lesbian, so therefore, if I'm open to hear that. If men generally feel that way, they should have never accepted me or allowed me to think that it was okay to men if they generally feel that that's weird. You get what I'm saying? Because like you said earlier, there should be a shaming tactic to these things, but it's not based on if we like the person, what benefit they can get from us. We'll ignore all that weird shit if it's not obviously weird and we're okay with it in our community. And then this is why now it's blurring the lines where now you have bisexual men, you have underground down low men, you have so many different types of men that can identify as straight because of what the society socially accepts or not accepts. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Lucky, can I respond to you real quick?
Yeah.
Let me
I said
tell
I
you
was gonna go first, motherfucker. Go ahead.
one thing about being a man, we gonna be consistent, and we gonna be consistent in what we believe in, rather people like it or not. Men, for the most part, specifically me and how I was raised, we're black and white. If I say it's how it is, the one thing that's how I'm gonna be. I don't care any other. Instead, like for example, you gave the example about Drake. I don't give a damn because that's Drake, nigga. If you dressing a certain way, nigga, you weird. I don't give a damn who you supposed to be. I am a man. I'm going to be consistent in what I say and what I believe in. I'm not going to blur the lines for you. I'm very much so black and white. So if you're weird,
Can I respond to?
you're weird. That's what it is.
Well, weird is very subjective, feel me? And like if you paint your fingernails, like it depends on how to what extent you taking it. So not the fingernails, but to what extent you taking like your wardrobe. Like niggas wouldn't hang out with a Dennis Rodman type. Most niggas wouldn't. Unless niggas that are using them because he's rich, feel me? And they like, I don't give a fuck, he rich. But most niggas think that's too far gone. Um, what else I have to say? But yeah, finger painting, like if a man paint his fingernails black or some shit, it depends on like what other characteristics like we share. Like if we hoop together, I don't give a fuck about you painting your fingernails black. That got nothing to do with me. But it's not gonna nobody's perception of me is gonna change because you paint your fingernails black. Like they gonna be like, oh, he a
But
weird
this
nigga,
is the
but you
thing. If we say birds of a feather, I'm keeping up with the conversation. then that means why would you be playing basketball with a nigga that paint his nails?
Because
If that doesn't if you feel like
what does that tell you? What does that tell you about him? Only that he paint his fingernails black. That's the only thing that tell you.
That's the
Gay,
argument I was making earlier that lost most of people on what I was saying. Because I would agree with that. But if we're saying it's up to men, like Fantastic, I don't know why he on his phone trying to run the show. But if we're saying that generally
she
that
calling you out.
we're saying men should protect their reputation in the perception of others, then yes, it would be like, oh, that nigga CJ, he must be on some weird shit too, because you playing with that nigga who paint his nails. You're gonna be complicit because you're around that. You know what I'm saying? You're around that person.
But you can't
I'm not saying
conflate
I
it with
agree
the
with that. I think what makes you the thing is your actions. Some
no.
people may say, "Oh, once you do it, you're always that way." That's some people's mindset. But if we're saying generally black men need to protect, I think then generally black men need to agree on a universal understanding and not say, "Oh, well, yeah, if he got the bag, I think it's cool." Because then that tells me your integrity is set on the money it is. That means that you would fuck Diddy for the right price, or you would be on some
you
shit
conflated
for
two
the right
arguments though,
price.
Lucky.
That's
You
it.
conflating two arguments because
I'm not
okay, so if I
conflating
know
it.
you're
You
gay,
just
that hold on, all right, well, you stole the mic from me to go on there.
I didn't steal
My
anything.
bad.
I'm adding to the conversation. You're fine. Go ahead.
Oh, you're right. So, like, if I know if a gay person, right, that could damage my reputation. You painting your fingernails black won't damage my reputation. If you're a thief, that could damage my reputation. Me hanging out with you. If you're a pedalite, that could damage my reputation. Me hanging out with you. Certain shit, but being weird doesn't really damage my reputation. By being with you, that's it's so subjective. Feel me? That's why I say that.
But hanging out with
Depends
a
on how
pedo
weird though.
doesn't make. But see, this is the thing too. I gotta get you on that. It's a lot of men who knew other men that hung out with young girls at the school. Those grown men may not have done it too, but they had homeboys that do it. To me, that's weird ass shit. But to a community that is normalized that, or we okay with that, that weird is okay. But this nigga being gay who not hanging out with young kids, we not fucking with that. But we know homies that will fuck a young girl from high school. I don't do that shit. That's that nigga. No, if it's weird, we have to have a universal understanding of what's weird. If the thing is these niggas are weird, put them all together, I'm saying I can understand that. But the lines get blurred once we
And that's
pick
what
and
I
choose.
do. I don't blur the lines.
You'll never
I
have
say all you
you'll never
motherfuckers
have a
weird. That's what I
universal
say.
understanding of what's weird.
No, that's why
Weird
that's why I
is
was
subjective.
I stand on my
Weird is
shit.
too subjective
I
to
stand
have
on mine.
a universal understanding. Yeah, you have your weird, brother, but that's not universal.
Man,
But
that shit universal.
That's just what you consider weird. That's just what you consider
That
weird,
shit's
brother.
universal, bro.
That's
Stop
what I'm
having that
saying.
dumbass argument. It's
Fuck
not
all
universal. It's just your conception of weird. Everybody else weird is subjective. You keep saying it's universal.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, let
It's
me
subjective.
get my man my boot soldier in the building. What's up with you, brother? Go ahead. What you got for
Hey, shalom, everybody. How y'all doing today?
great, brother? How about yourself?
What's going on, brother?
Good. Hey, I think it does need to be a standard, but the shit like Lucky was saying about the painting the fingernails, if somebody hooping with somebody, I can't control who come to the court. People gon' come to the court all type of ways. I'm gonna just play my game and move around. I ain't gotta chill with them. They ain't getting in the car with me. They ain't going to the store with me. You know, it's definitely gonna have to be a standard set based, at least for me, because I have sons. I don't want my sons seeing me hang around with these type of people and think that it's okay for them to be that type of way, because that shit not gonna be tolerated in my house or around me. Even in my family members, if I have a family member, which I don't know of close that I have a family member like that, it might be down the line or hidden. They can't hang around with them. My family members have been locked up in prison for a long time. My little brother just got out from doing 12 years. My son's not hanging around with him. I'm going to set the moral standard, the compass. This is what we're going to go by, and this is what it is. It don't matter what the social media may say. And the weird thing is subjective. Just because you think is weird don't mean everybody else think is weird. But the funny stuff, oh yeah, that's a no-go. That's a no-go all the way around. You're painting your fingernails, you're wearing makeup, you're wearing lipstick, man, you can't be around me. And especially around here in Louisiana. When I was younger, if you was a big girl, I don't even want to be seen with you, because people already going to think I'm with you. And I don't want nobody to think I'm with you or I'm dealing with you in that type of way. So I don't want nobody to think I'm dealing with no other person like that, no other type of way. It's got to be a standard. It's got to be something that's universal. But women allow certain things that Shit, we can't say what it is because they're gonna call us all type of names. They're gonna call us prejudice and hypocrites and this and that for trying to say no, we don't want that. But if we want to deal with them a certain type of way, we're gonna have to be in certain cases. If they okay with it, we gotta be okay with it in a certain type of way. Or you just gonna have to cut yourself off from everybody, or get cut off from everybody.
I like
Indeed,
that
man.
you said that. I like that he said that too because I think I was waiting for one of y'all to bring it up so I don't seem like a pick me. But the one thing that shifts the culture of the people are women. So if women are allowed to blur the lines and men are bending based on the women that they like to be okay with certain stuff, or they're not really setting a precedence on what it is, which is why when women like me can come to these conversations, it's like, what? Yes, I'm still learning. I'm listening to y'all because generally I've been around different types of men. I've been exposed to different types of people from different walks of life, different levels of what I would call masculinity. I've seen a gay man defend me way quicker than a straight man. So for me to think that he's not masculine, I'm against a straight man and beat his ass. I was 17. So to me, that nigga masculine. You know what I'm saying? What he do in his spare time ain't got shit to do with me. And I will respect him in the community like any other man that I respect. But when it's just I get the whole weirdo aspect, I don't want to remove from that. I don't think that just because socially, women start to accept more things that it should be adopted as the standard. But when we don't have a one set tone understanding of men on code that we know, it just kind of gets confusing because it depends on what it is. Like we'll bend the rules. Oh, but this is this. I'm cool with this here, and that's why I like what Mr. Obis, I think that's her name, came in, and I want to ask those questions because if he's saying it don't matter what it is, weird, rich, whatever, I don't fuck with that because that's for my integrity. I think that that's how it should be, and that's how men always were. Which is even when it came to fashion, when they were wearing certain things, certain outfits and designs that our black men in the community had was a revolutionary standpoint. It meant something. They weren't just we about to put on leggings and be like, yes, Saucy Santana was not one of the ones they picked to be a Black Panther, even though he was in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they had gay men there. I'm just saying there used to be a standard where you can understand what was socially accepted by men and what wasn't. And I'm just saying today it's not really that
Yeah.
clear.
No, and that's what we were saying. That's what I was saying before. And shout out to Boot Soldier for that thing, right? Explaining it. That's what I was saying. Look, the women have been the thing to where you put pressure on straight men and accepting the gay shit. And when you say you don't accept the gay shit, now you're uncomfortable with your sexuality. And being how big and impactful that the LGBT movement has been for us specifically, because remember, the highest demographic of LGBT, like what's name is percentage wise, Black women, right? Either lesbian or bisexual, right? So what happens is if you're like, hey, listen, y'all can do what you want to do, la, but yeah, I'm not fucking with it. Oh, you're phobic and you're scared and you're confused. And no, I'm not. Listen, I like you said, look, the like one of the greatest things you said, I've been straight my entire life. I knew I liked women before I had sexual interest in women and females. You feel me? So that's never changed. So to tell me that I'm what insecure in my sexuality is not only disingenuous, but it's a very, very dangerous narrative as to something that's never been in question for me. Even before, like you said, there was extra sexuality attracted to it. She's pretty. I like her. She's whatever, the innocence of it, the innocence of natural attraction. You feel me? So when straight black men started I take it back. We started finally saying these things. Lucky, did you think that DL men were gay men the whole time before like we started saying it? Or did you look at DL men as straight men that were fooling people that were gay? You feel me?
Truth be told, I always looked at men that did anything sexual, whether it was or had any type of sexual attraction or anything that came off similar to me as gay. But it wasn't until I offended somebody where I was very understanding that there is a group of bisexual men that are attracted to both, but just the way we are told to think is that they can't like both, just like some women can like both. And I still think they're, even with us doing it, I do think it's not normal, but I stopped calling them gay and calling them what they are. They like both. It's just not socially acceptable. So the other group they like is kind of a silent thing. But
Yeah,
they're gonna
but
do
not-
it anyway.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
fantastic.
Yeah,
So
but specifically for the DL
Yeah.
point is what I'm trying to. So specifically for the
yeah,
DL thing.
I
So when
I
the
used
DL,
to just call them gay before I said they were bisexual. Yeah.
but this is what I was saying, right? So for the DL was put out to the world within our community and outside of it, is that you had these straight men that were secretly gay and they were fooling women and having families and doing all these different things. But you know, like you said, they were straight, hiding the fact that they were gay, right? No, it was never that. That was one of the most evil tricks played on the thing, because who did it look bad on? It looked bad on straight men, where DL niggas never had nothing to do with straight men. DL men were never straight. And we didn't start saying this shit until like 5-6 years ago. You feel me? To break down the psychology and the fucking propaganda and serious programming in that. So this is why now a black woman gets to tell, oh, nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. And when niggas is like, whoa, pause. And no, I'm not. And I'm not.
Hey, fantastic. Real
You feel what I'm
quick.
saying? We're super protective about it. It's baked in the cake because everything y'all do, you know what I'm saying?
It's
But
fantastic.
that's what I was
So,
kind of
oh,
saying. Oh, go ahead, CJ. Sorry.
oh, so I think y'all made the point that the women made us inclusive of this gay stuff, right? And then they the biggest user they use it against us the most. Every time we agree with a man, they call us gay. They say, "Hey, you don't get no bitches," or "You gay. That's why you don't like women." Every time we say something against women, they say, "You gay. That's why." So they make us accept it. Then they use it against us when we don't agree with what they saying. It's a two-sided sword. Feel me? So that's all I want to say.
Whenever I can go on the
Yeah, but
I do.
Hey, Blanco, what's up, fam? Appreciate you, Blanco. What's going on, brother?
what's good, family? How you been? How's everybody doing?
Hey, can't complain, brother. What's up with it?
Man, same shit, different day, bro. But number one, Lucky, first thing first, there is no such a thing as a bisexual nigga. Let's get that off the drill. Once a man decides to fuck another man, that man is gay. It doesn't. I don't care that nigga got 2,500 kids. Doesn't matter. That's the standard right there. Doesn't matter if man is married and he start fucking another man. That man is gay. Those rules do not apply to us. Either you're straight or you're gay. There is no such a thing as off-split. That only goes for females. Yeah, I can do that shit because think about it, right? Growing up, everybody knew in high school a girl that was messing with the Manny Fresh, right? But once she got into her 30s, she met a nigga, pack a couple of babies, call it a day. Nobody ever going to remember that woman was a lesbian. Nobody going to remember that. That doesn't work the same with a guy at all. If that nigga was a gay nigga in college, that nigga will be a gay nigga for the rest of his life, even he get married and have 2-3 kids. That's just how it is. It doesn't matter because we know a nigga just like that. It is, and I'm cool with it. So that's what I'm saying, that bisexual shit for guys do not exist. Either you're straight or you're gay. There is no in between with us. There is no in between. Another thing.
Oh, go ahead, because I wanted to ask.
Another thing, the biggest promoter of gay culture is women all across the world. That's not even close, bro. Because I can ask every fella in here if they got a gay homeboy and I'm willing to put up $1,000, they don't. Because straight men do not hang out with gay guys. It's very simple. I know a couple of my homies got like a gay cousin or something like that. Guess what? They act like they don't even know the nigga. You see what I'm saying? We don't hang out with gay because we don't got nothing in common past that, bro. Nothing against them, but we don't got the same interests at that point. But guess who hang out with the gay with the most gay niggas? Women all across the board, because y'all be using the gay guys. That's why y'all love to hang out with them gay niggas. They do hair, they do nails, and they buy drinks because they don't got no fucking kids, so they got a lot of money to spend.
and they want to replace you and fuck your man. But this is the thing, right? And to what you said a minute ago, which I agree with what you're saying as far as the double standard. But the reason why I think there should be, contrary to public belief, I think there should be a category placed, because I think there would be more men likely to come out and show themselves so we can identify with who we actually are talking to, like Mr. Fantastic said. If we keep shutting the door, there will constantly be more down low men. If we start making more of it a diddler box, oh, okay, so you're a diddler. You know what I'm saying? You do this and you do this too. There's men who do both. They can just be called gay men, right? But they sleep with women. Women sleep with these men. Women are also okay with some men that I'm finding out that are gay if he can afford the lifestyle. Certain shit. So my thing is, if we kind of open it up, not saying that men have to do that, no. I'm saying there has to be something in conversations in general, so more men could feel more comfortable showing themselves and who they are, instead of making it more of a dangerous dating pool for the next generation of women, where now we having young boys talking about, I don't identify as anything, I'm non-binary, I'm sometime this, I'm sometime that. Oh, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? There has to be some sort of understanding so we could see, like Mr. Obis said, maybe more we can see which y'all would call the weirdos. But if they keep feeling like they have to show up to be your homeboy and cool with you too, it's not really cool like that. Like you're gonna be finding out the hard way, and we're gonna be finding out the hard way. It got to be
But
something.
Lucky, yeah.
They feel comfortable.
Go ahead. I'm telling you, go ahead, baby. Go
No,
ahead.
that's all I was saying. I'm just saying, whether I agree with it or not, I just think I want people to show themselves more. So whatever I need to say in society for you to not be a down low brother, then I think I do want to say that. This personally is what I'm saying. Y'all don't have to agree.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you're making it too complicated. It's only two genders. In real life, let me talk about my house. In my house, my kids, my nieces and nephew, my little cousin, we just know two things: either you're a little boy or you're a little girl. There is no other binary. None of that. Most people don't even understand that bullshit anyway. That just
correct, but that
doesn't
stop it from the women shifting the culture and this happening. Just because we know that to be true, we have approached a time where people are arguing science, they're arguing nature. So because we're not stopping it and these conversations aren't helping the playing field, it's kind of like, do we send people out that are just like, yeah, I'm a woman, and now we see with technology it look like a fucking woman? No, you're not. You're this group. So we can know who you are. But if we just, oh no, well then I'm a woman then. I don't have the parts.
Those terminologies have been created to confuse the kids, because that's the whole purpose of the binary and all that fucking bullshit that the people have created, just to get a hold of them babies since they're like in elementary school. That's it, yo. It's only two, yo. And like I said, and I remember, I don't know if Fantastic and CJ, because they be a ham. I saw a clip where some ugly ass bro were saying over there that 50% of men are gay. Like, are you fucking kidding me, yo? Like, and I understand why they say stuff like that, because you know why? Because girls actually are way more gay than niggas. That's not even close. I don't got so many threesomes with girls, yo, that like, yo, and I didn't even try that hard. Women are very fast to get down with another women, yo. Extremely fast. Men, I don't know, because I don't play in that group and I ain't trying to know
That's
either.
what I'm saying, Poppy. You wouldn't know. Women would know. So when women say stuff, they're off the perception of who they know that is a gay man that told them about a straight man, or one that, I'm fucking with him. They be seeing text messages of men that have families. We say this stuff because we know. Y'all don't know. But what happens is when we tell y'all, man, fuck out of here, that ain't true. But we be like, your homie is one.
That's the problem,
But then y'all
let me
be
finish.
like, oh no. So it's just like, what's the point? Y'all want to believe what y'all want to believe. But sometimes the people in y'all circle is a part of that group.
Let me respond to Lucky.
But hold on. Let me say this. Hold on, bro. But that's the problem, Lucky. Y'all lie to their mess, yo, because y'all want to put everybody in the gay box, yo. You had that boy headed home. Hold on, let me say this. That boy had a whole Amber Rose say that she was playing with that nigga Kanye booty to years later say that was a lie. She just made that up because she was mad, bro. So you see what I'm saying? Not using that because those are celebrity and everybody know those too. But that happens in real life because that's the first thing y'all say when y'all get mad at the nigga anyway. Oh, he gay.
He gay. Thank you, Poppy.
That's not the
Thank
first
you,
thing we say. Now I understand it's the taxes. It's the same thing when men get mad at a girl he was just talking to. Bitch, fuck you. You ugly anyway with your long ass titties. You're gonna
Niggas
say
don't say
shaming
that.
stuff to hit people's insecurity. So yes, it is common for them to hit your masculinity when they're upset. But what I'm saying is you can't make that point and then that means dismiss other things. Multiple things can exist. So it's also existing and it's crazy that men who don't know of that world because y'all don't hang out with these men, but women hang out with these men. And when we say we know, I don't agree with the 50%, but then again, I don't know because yes, it is shocking to see how many most gay men who are openly gay, their preference is straight men, baby daddies, husbands. So when women are on these panels and they're talking and they say, I just believe most men are gay. Oh, fuck that. Y'all just send it as a shaming tactic. Y'all dismiss it because y'all are not open and y'all don't have to be. But there's a whole other conversation happening why they would believe that. And then y'all fight against it. So it's like, y'all got it. That's why it's that way.
Look, though, but this is what we're trying to say, and I agree with what you're saying, and your perspective is exactly spot on and right. I'm not arguing that. We're not arguing that. What we're saying is the women are purposely improperly fucking framing it. Little baby, a gay nigga can't prefer a straight nigga. There's no such thing.
That's why I air quoted it because you think the nigga is straight. So when we say something, we're coming from the perception that y'all have. We can't say he's gay because he looks straight. He hangs out with y'all. He's a straight man.
Yeah, we not arguing. I think we missing each other. So that we're saying the same thing, right? So what we're saying is this: the gay niggas obviously know the straight acting niggas or the straight portraying niggas that's just putting on the act, right? Agreed, correct? They can see.
You said
they can see something in. No. The gay niggas.
No. Oh yeah, the gay niggas.
How not? Yeah, the gay niggas.
The gay niggas. I'm sorry, I thought you meant straight men. Yeah, the gay niggas. Yeah.
No, the gay niggas. That's what I'm saying. The gay niggas know who the gay niggas are. The gay niggas know who the pretenders are. Straight niggas, I don't assume you to be anything other than a straight man until I see you in a compromising position or doing some gay shit.
Exactly.
Okay? Now, what the women say, hold on. What the women say is, oh, these niggas, they be baby, come on now. And I'll bring up the Judge Joe Brown clip. Shawty, the nigga had shit stains in the front of his drawers. Huh? What you mean?
What is going on? Wait, what?
Fantastic. You playing the semantics game with it, bro. Most niggas ain't gay.
Hey, Lucky.
Most niggas ain't on the down low.
Lucky. They saw this shit in a nigga that even women have gaydar, right? You mean to tell me you didn't know this nigga was taking or giving dick for however long? I don't believe it. I don't. There's gonna be too many. There's gonna be too. That's all we saying. Look. So what these women do, and I'm not gonna say rightfully so, but I understand why. In their betrayal, they shit on straight niggas. This nigga was straight, and no, baby, he was never straight. He was never straight. You were just his beard. You was his facade to cover up the fact of the matter that he liked pussy.
I get what you're saying. You're saying call it what it is. Stop saying that.
Yes. And now, like they say, that's why all these niggas gay, because you fuck with a gay nigga. You had kids by a nigga that like booty. How? And instead of taking ownership and saying, hey,
I agree with
I'm a horrible picker of men. I did not vet this man long enough to know that, like you said, look, shit. Oh, he always want to hit it from the back. He want the back. He don't want the front.
You giving her that a bunch of women are running into down low men. Stop it. These niggas ain't stopping with this shit. A bunch of women are running to down low men. They run to the men that's already gay. And then they tell the men that's straight they gay.
It ain't that many fucking
We
down
saying the
CJ,
same.
that's
We saying the
CJ.
same
That's
shit.
why I
CJ.
said if we call it what it is, there are men who like women too.
No, but
Now
I
you could
agree
call they're
that
not
there
if
are
they were
down low
gay,
men.
they would not want a woman for whatever reason. Now I get the beard conversation, right? But what you're saying is a different conversation. I'm saying when women are saying I met to do and we was there whatever, and I found out he liked men too. He liked men too. You get what I'm saying? Her dumb ass probably like, oh, he was down low. No, he was not. He liked men too. He
I
likes
agree with
women
that.
too. You know what I'm saying? So
I
I
agree,
think I
but what
definitely that's
percentage
not
of men is that? What percentage of men is that? Is the question.
we don't know because
2 to
there's only
3%.
conversation to call them gay or
But you guys
straight.
are making it like it's more than what it is. It's my argument. It's not that many
Fa-
niggas.
fan-
There's not that many women
But how
fantastic.
interested
can
down
but
low
how
men.
can
They
you
just
as
say
a
this shit
straight
after.
man who don't hang out with gay men or down low men say that it ain't that many if you should know it all because you don't date men and you don't hang
The
out with
stats
gay men
prove it.
is
The
what I'm
stats prove
saying.
it. This is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
hold on.
Yeah,
Ho-
but
Hold on,
look,
CJ.
and I'll say this
Fantastic.
again, and I'm gonna let
What is the
Blanco here.
gay?
Wait, well, let me say this and then Blanco go. Let me say this and then Blanco go. So look, this is the thing, right? And this is why the numbers are important and the stats are important. The entire population of the LGBT look is 5%. The entire men, women, gay, straight, lesbian,
Are those
trans, all that
so when
shit.
you're doing the stat, those are the people that took the survey and they said I'm this,
Self-reporter.
right?
Yes,
Self-reporter.
yes.
Okay, so that means
Agreed.
there are people who did not take the survey.
Oh, I
And that
got
means
you.
there are
So
men that still are lying
I
about
got you.
their
Hold on.
sexuality.
Now
right?
rock with me. Now work with me. Now work with me. Right now, in that percentage, black men represent like the lowest representation. Even the gay black dudes is a very very small percentage out of all the rest. Because again, it's more women. It's first off, it's more lesbians than gay niggas, right? And of course, we know the T people are the smallest percentage. And then you break it down by race, which is going to be it's more white gay dudes, it's more Hispanic gay dudes, black dudes come in last is like the gay percentage, right? So what we saying is this: look, if we multiply it times 4, right? If we multiply it times 4, look, that's still 20%. That's 2 out of 10, right? What
By the
we're
way, that
saying
would be
is they
400%. Mention that
we
400%
yeah
increase.
we would by increasing it by a ridiculous amount, right? Even if you multiplied it by a whole lot and make it unrealistic, you still don't come up to the fucking percentage that they're trying to say that it is. And now again, it's just this negative thing that's put out here, like all these niggas gay, like all these niggas want to play, and you know what I'm saying, whatever. And that's what
where
we're
I was
speaking
saying
to.
I agree. I didn't want to come off like I'm saying it, but I'm saying that's why I said they're wrong. But their perception is because they're dating men or they have gay guy friends that exposing this to them. So then it comes off like, damn, when really the type of aesthetic of the guy you're attracted to is a gay
Thank you.
man.
Gay, thank
Okay,
you.
okay,
Thank you.
okay. I
So
agree with
that's
that.
why I
Thank
was
Okay,
trying
you.
I
to go.
agree with that, Lucky.
But
Sorry,
I have
I
to
agree
be
with
the.
that.
I get it, because
It's,
I get y'all
it's on
men,
you,
so I can
Blanco.
handle it. But I'm just, I get it. I just have to introduce. That's why I said if maybe me do my part to acknowledge a group, I'll be able to maybe talk on a date with a man. He's like, yeah, I'm bisexual. Don't want to date this man. You know what I'm saying? But if I just be like, oh, these things I do, this is gay, he may not be so comfortable. But if I come off like, yeah, I'm with it, and then he tell on himself, okay, talk to you later, and never talk to him. You know what I'm saying? My food is here and family. Bye. I'm about to eat some
Oh,
oxtails.
she
Bye,
leaving
y'all.
us. Oh my goodness, she's
I
here.
appreciate your luck. Later. It's on you, Blanco. Go ahead.
I mean, you pretty much say everything that I was about to say, bro, because right before you went, I was going to say literally the same exact thing, like, because I'm a numbers guy, bro. Listen, I got a business. I work with numbers, right? And I was going to ask you a rhetorical question, like, what is the population? What is the percentage of the gay population? And I knew you was going to say either 5 or 7, right? And I was going to say, yo, let's in any business, bro, let's just increase that at a 400%, which is an insane increase, bro. And let's just attach that to the gay man. Let's just say it's only purely gay men. That only will bring that number to 20, which is still would be the super minority. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That means out of every 100 men, 80 of them going to be straight and 20 of them would be gay. You see what I'm
And you know,
saying?
and they get more benefits from being
But the
gay.
problem is, hold on, CJ, hold on. The problem is most women, they're not that great in women in numbers. They don't really mix together well, bro. Because if a bitch fuck like 10 niggas and 2 of them are rich, she says a lot of rich niggas out here. You see what I'm saying? Even though she only fucked 2 out of 10. You see what I'm saying? That's why you got to walk them slowly and explain to them very careful, because so they can understand. Because that's why they always jump on this panel and say outlandish shit about most guys are gay. Like, what?
And the
Bro,
thing
I don't
is,
even know a gay nigga. I mean, I know they exist, but I don't hang out with gay guys, bro.
and the thing is though, why would it be so many down low men when gay men get more benefits from coming out as gay than being down low? This doesn't make any sense. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? We listening to women
But
too
that's
much. What we doing
extreme
here?
minority, bro. Like that, like, is it the quote unquote down low? Yes, we know they exist, bro. But that's like, I hate talking about the
I
small
think
numbers,
the
bro.
down low community would be lower than the ones that's coming out as gay. Like, not 5 times higher. That makes zero fucking sense.
And I believe it's a super small because, bro, think about, usually for the most part, most men are very straightforward on the stuff that they do. Either they this or they that. Women is the one that got the freedom to like be both. We all know plenty of women that were gay 5 years ago, and in today's day they got 2-3 babies. Don't we know a lot of women like that?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Took the
sir.
words out of my mouth, Papa.
Yes, sir. Bunch of women love fucking. Hey, women
I got it, bro. I got a
go ahead,
homegirl,
cook,
my
Rock.
nigga. I got a homegirl that she's a manny fresh, bro. Nigga, that bitch keep a bitch about her size. Every 6 months she got a new hoe. And but guess what happened with the bitch that they get? Because she looked like a nigga, right? And the girl that she get, they look good, right? After 6 months, guess what happened? The pretty bitch, she start craving for some real dick, nigga. She go
Poppy
back to her baby
Blanco.
daddy.
Women are the gayest they ever been in at least the last
Yes, they
50
are, bro.
years. I'm like,
Yes, they are.
they just eat each other pussy and charging niggas to watch. Like, it's a bunch of crazy shit. Go to Twitter. Twitter porn can trash now, but y'all see it.
The women not really gay either. They just trying to get you to follow and fall along in line with them. How you gay and you got children? If you that gay, you should have no children at all. You should have
They
never
like
messed with a
eating each
man at
other
all.
pussy. They want kids still though, brother. They still want the kids. They
Nope,
like
you
eating
can't have
pussy.
no kids being gay.
They can't. Hey, you said they got
You
them.
don't want the shit that come from a man.
You said they got them. They gay for play. I mean, they gay when they want to be. They have kids when they ready for the kids. Then they go back. I don't want to put my people out there, but my cousin, she got kids and she gay. She was gay. She was a stud. Then she went back to fucking niggas. Then she got 2 kids.
So that's not gay.
After she was a stud for 7 years.
Listen,
She got
man,
she had a kid
women
afterwards. She had a kid afterwards. Fantastic.
Women are gay by convenience and frustration, bro. Like you said, bro, I'll never forget. It was this girl that was started having kids in high school, bro. Kids in high school. She ended up with like 3 baby daddies, 3 of them, right? In total, I think she had like 4 kids, 4 or 5, right? Let's go with 4. So 4 kids, like 3 baby daddies. How about she turned gay around like early 30s, right? Bitch, you mean to tell me you been getting dick to the point of where you were making babies, okay, in your teens, and now because you can't pick the right nigga to be in a relationship with and just pick all the wrong ones to get pregnant by, a bitch is the answer? No, and that's why we say the step studs. That's why the fucking studs are getting tired. The studs are, bro. Y'all remember, bro? You had this thing last year to where the studs started saying, "Man, fuck this
Somebody
gay
got a lot
shit.
of wind in their background.
With
Somebody
niggas."
got a lot of wind.
But it's a reason for that, Fantastic.
Fantastic. Wait.
It's
Poppy,
because.
but wait.
Go ahead,
Poppy.
boss.
But I'm
Go
sure
ahead.
that girl ate a lot of pussy during them 30 years before she turned fully gay. I'm sure she was still eating pussy, letting girls eat her pussy. She probably wasn't fully. I'm just sticking with girls
She
now.
wasn't.
But
She probably
I'm
wasn't. She
sure
wasn't.
she was.
She was letting. She's probably letting girls letting
Eat her
fucking
pussy.
bulldaggers eat her pussy.
Yeah,
in the midst
right. And
of.
she probably was eating pussy too. You don't think these girls
But,
got her eating pussy? These girls
the
are
real
eating the shit out of
reason,
pussy. But
Fantastic, the real reason, and this I know this for a fact, bro, is because the Manny Freshes and the Project Pack looking hoes, though, they are the greatest fathers on planet Earth, bro. Stepfathers, actually. Bro, You cannot beat a stud at being a father, fam. We can't, my nigga. I'm sorry. Yo, if a stud bitch make $10,000 right per month, I promise you she will give them $10,000 to them babies that ain't even hers, bro. I promise you. You cannot beat that,
But
bro.
Poppy,
You can't beat that, fam.
you right. But
Nah,
Poppy,
That
do these
don't make
women
her a
hey,
father just because she
these
do that
Poppy
shit.
Blanco,
Those are
do these women
stepmoms. They ain't no stepfathers, man. They're stepmoms.
Poppy
I'll never
Blanco, do
refer
these
to no
women
woman
eat
as any kind of father anyway. You are a
Poppy
woman. You
Blanco?
always will be in the feminine position.
yeah, they're not even
Do
stepmoms, they step studs. But nah,
exactly.
man.
Right.
Wait,
Blanco,
Poppy Blanco, do these women eat a lot of pussy in their younger ages, Poppy Blanco? Are they
well,
out here
no.
eating pussy and getting their pussy ate by women in their younger
Well, no,
ages?
it's not even
Every
that.
now and then.
Yeah, it's not even that though. But like to your point, right? Especially the Manny Freshes and the like the ugly ass women that don't have a choice. For one, we got to start there. Most of these women that are the bull daggers or like you know what I'm saying the dykes, bro, they're that because they're that unattractive. The majority of them. You just get a cute dyke every now and again, few and far in between though. But most of the quote unquote dykes are the bitches that niggas didn't want
But
to fuck with no
fantastic.
way.
Y'all missing it though. The pretty women are eating
What?
pussy too. They not eating
Yeah, I'm
pussy.
not, but
Pretty.
you
Go ahead. That's
CJ,
not the argument.
you focus on
No,
that, and what I'm trying to tell you is not
that's not.
that big. That's not the main catalyst of it. It's the sexual situation between two women is not even the catalyst of their relationship because again, everything that a woman does sexually is an imitation of what a woman naturally does with a man. You feel what I'm saying? That's why the
Right.
dynamic of a woman being gay is not the same as a man being gay. That's why niggas is always like fluid because a woman can fuck with women all day and always come back to men. Why? Because nothing she does with
Facts.
a woman is going to be unnatural sexually, right? A woman is meant to be penetrated. So more likely than not, at least one out of the two, if not both, are going to be using some type of penis
Toys.
substitution,
Yeah.
some type of toy to substitute a penis and still penetrate the woman for her pleasure. You feel me? So what she's mainly doing, the whole lesbian relationship is a comfortability thing and more likely a coping mechanism for her inability to make shit work out with a man. Because she can't get the man that she wants and she can't get a man to do what she wants the man to do. This is why the Manny Freshes and the dykes are, you know what I'm saying, their go-to because it's literally man light. And this is another reason what else we talk about. This is why the domestic violence is so high in those things because as much as she want that fucking woman to be a man, it's not a man, it's a woman. And a woman sees a woman as equal. So bitch, how dare you? I'll beat your
Right.
ass up in here. So you feel what I'm saying?
That's the name and the Q
Because
situation. No.
the good looking hoe is expecting the Manny Fresh to act 100% like a man, which we always hold back.
Wait.
We always hold back, but guess what? The Manny Fresh still a bitch, so she gonna go across her head.
That's true too.
Hey,
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling y'all, man, for real. Like, niggas say we just had dick and pussy conversation, bro, but this shit really gets deep on a psychological, philosophical fucking level if you really look at the shit, bro. I'm telling you for real. And like I said, for us, the shit is different than anybody else. I know, everybody has the same thing, but just again, you look at the numbers of it. Black women have, I think it's like a 30. Last time I checked, I think it was 28%. It may be up to 30% now. And you got to think, bro, black women only make up 7% of the population. So for them to make up 7% of the fucking population and then represent almost 30% or right at 30% of LGBT whatever, bro, that is huge. You feel what I'm saying? That is crazy. So and a lot of it has to do with again, and can't don't want, men ain't shit, men, all this other shit, right? Men won't provide, can't provide, all the shit, and can't don't want theory, right? So when you start looking at this shit, bro, and this is why now, again, on top of them doing and experimenting with the women, on the other side, what do you got to do now to cover up your tracks? Oh, well, all these niggas gay anyway, so this is why I might as well deal with a bitch that's pretending to be a nigga. And that's full circle. You cover all your bases now. The men, the straight men that are there, they broke, they dusty, they won't protect, they won't provide, they're horrible for others, right? Then on top of that, they really gay on the low, they DL at a 50% or greater rate. Half of the niggas is really gay. They just too scared to come out, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna fuck with women, right? Even though I got 2 baby daddies, and I've been doing, and you know, she been riding dick for 20 years of her life. You know what I'm saying? 100% of her sexual activity, she been dealing with men, but because she can't figure it out with men, now she's gonna switch over to dealing with fucking, barcode dick, dick light. and then when it don't work out with them, she come back to men because the motherfucking bull dagger beating her ass, right? The bull dagger beating her ass. That's not a real man. She getting tired of the motherfucking kids and shit too, and she can't protect you, right? So now
But fantastic,
done went through that phase. Go ahead, Blanco. My bad.
You literally, you didn't even have to describe that whole scenario. We actually saw what you're just talking about on display like last year. That Princella hoe with the other hoe. I forgot the other hoe name. Whatever her fucking name is. But what's her name?
B-Love or some shit. B-Love or some
Oh,
shit.
B something B.
Yeah. That whole
B Taylor.
Did y'all realize how easy these holes are? That whole it happened on a string, Geraldine, bro. This whole just showed her a bunch of 20s, and that bitch was wet. 2 weeks later, she was punching Robert Dick on her guts. She was punching Robert Dick on her guts, bro. You see what I'm saying? These hoes like to be, bro, and that's what I always, if anything, I would like for men to stop listening to these bitches, bro. These bitches, they don't even know what they want. What make you think they're gonna know what you want, nigga? I don't listen to my nigga. Y'all niggas need to start listening to what this bitch. Yo, a bitch favorite color today is red. On Friday is pink. And by April is fucking black, bro. Like, why y'all even paying attention what these hoes even said?
That's why
They don't stand on nothing. They don't stand on nothing, bro. Most of these women.
That's why the conversations be old.
It's like this, bro. I've been saying this since I was like a teenage, bro. Women only got standards.
Whenever you're ready, bro. Whenever you finish, bro.
Women only got standards for the guys that they don't want. If she got a bunch of standards for your ass, nigga, you the sucker, nigga. You the sucker. I'm done.
Sheesh. Just suckers out here.
It's on you, Obus, brother.
Yeah, so I agree with Blanco said. That's why I was gonna jump in when Lucky had. I know she ain't here, but I wanted to respond to her when she had said that women are the ones that they just said like influence the culture or something like that. I was gonna jump in. I was gonna tell her no, that's wrong. Weak men allow women to do what they want to do. That's what causes a whole bunch of confusion. When weak men have the mic, or when weak men are in any form of authority, they're the ones who allow women, okay, to create things and to do things to cause confusion in the whole community.
I disagree with what you say. I think women do create the culture. Most men want women. Most men aren't this. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and the woman gonna chase me. That's not most men. Most men are the opposite. Most men are gonna acquiesce to what the women like, and that's what it is. Feel me? Unless we have the power to control it, which we don't. The women have the power, which our power comes from our physical powers. Women are can control it. Like she was right. Feel me? Women do control the culture.
No,
I think women teach the culture.
The only reason why a lot of us say that is because we live in America. Look at the example of the rest of the world. That the rest when these people from other cultures, when they come here, the men control their societies. That's only the truth over here in this country. It is like that.
Well, where do we live, brother? We live in America. So why are we talking about other countries?
And that's the reason why we're on
women
this
control
panel
the
having these
culture.
kind of discussions.
Here where we live, the women control the culture.
That's why we're having these discussions, because weak men have been allowing these women to cause confusion in communities. We're the ones that are having these type of conflicts because of that.
Yeah, but Mr. Albert, this is why I again, it's not weak men because now you have freedom of speech and women have a platform. So it's not the fact that men are weak, is that women have been allowed to speak, right? And now I'm with you when it comes to weak men wavering or allowing it because they want some pussy. Now, that part of it, I'm with you, right? But just allowing women to speak part, you can't stop them from speaking in this society. Now, now to your point, what you're saying from a historical standpoint, other cultures, yeah, that's correct. But then it comes to what CJ saying, you can't bring up other cultures because that's just not our thing, and we can't go back to that. We're never gonna, in America's never gonna convert to like the Muslim way or the Asian way of handling things. It's just not realistic.
These are new things, though. We never used to, before the civil rights movement. We never had these type of issues like this.
Agreed.
All this has been going on post civil rights movement. All of this
but
stuff
at
has
the
been
same time,
all this confusion.
No,
we did have those issues.
At the same time, with that though, is the thing of where, as we got the civil rights freedoms, women got more freedoms, and women started separating and speaking on their own behalf. So that's the part of what I'm talking about, where the women have their own voices along with that, right? And the women said, the women bought into the government taking care of the family versus the man taking care of the family. And then it was to cover up their mistake. They blamed the men and said all this negative shit about the men. And the men at that time did not have the platforms we have today to try and combat it. So, because remember, these conversations were being had. There are a couple of videos back in the 70s of black men having these same conversations about black women not respecting them and, feeling this way and that way, and so on, different things and things that were going on from a social and cultural standpoint, right? But those were men that were just able to get interviewed at the time versus have their own platforms and then speak out against a whole bunch of the bullshit. So we're trying to literally play catch up to write some shit, right? That's been fucking up now for 40 years. You feel me? That's been going downhill. But like I said, we've only had the mic now for maybe 10. You feel me? So you've only had the mic for maybe 10, and for sure, like you said, to where you got a substantial amount of black men that's able to articulate ourselves and properly represent what straight black men are all about and the positive aspects of it for like 5 years. So that's why I say it's the weak men are a part of it, but not the majority. It's not the catalyst or the beginning of it, is the point.
To me, men will always be the root problem of everything. I don't care whether if women are able to speak and they can say whatever they want to say, but the ones to put whatever they wishes into fruition is the men at the end of the day. So the men are always going to be the root problem of everything, and it's the weak men. That's why I said before, the weak men are the ones who give women this type of power to be able to where they can quote unquote have the type of influence in the community.
The thing is, I agree with you, but the root it's difficult for me. Like the cause is the weak men. Like men give women too much power, but now that the women have the power, they are.
Yeah, let me shout out these super chats real quick. Shout out to Albert C for the 5. The clubs got destroyed when they started letting the gays and the T's in the straight club. Listen, bro, I told y'all my first fucking club experience in Jacksonville, Florida, bro. It used to be, I think it was Rain something Lounge or whatever. It was this big ass club complex, bro, off University, right? It was the club. It was like when Bigger Rankin was like big, right? He would go there and do like, promo nights or whatever, right? And bro, I saw like 2 T people, 2 motherfucking other fuckers. I saw 2 other fuckers, bro. And I started talking out loud. I was like, hey man, what the fuck going on? Am I in the right place? Because I was surrounded by, straight motherfuckers, men and women in the line. But I saw the 2 other fuckers walk by, and I was like, hey, bro, what the fuck going on? He's like, hey, nah, man, yeah, you good, bro. It's just, it's just them motherfuckers, at the time, you could still say the F-bomb right then, right? But yeah, man, don't worry about them, bro. Nah, it ain't that type of party, home. It ain't that type of party, fam. You good, you feel me? But I definitely agree. That's when the shit started going downhill, once you started mixing those things, man, because that shit was supposed to be, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be completely, totally apart and separate. Shout out to Lauren Mack for the 10. Shout out to the 10K subs fan. Now you got to keep your hair did consistently. You famous fan. Hey man, I'll never be famous, man. They ain't gonna let me make it. Shout out to a man supporting men for the 3. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to like Mike 5.0 for the 10. Hey, Lucky, tell Miss Fantastic, pay attention. Hey, man, I was multitasking, my brother. Shout out to Dion Moffitt for the membership. Greatly appreciate you.
You're too down with the gangy. You're one of my members.
Dre on the ground for the 5. Appreciate you. Them damn schools making kids confused. They're telling them to be what they feel like. That's why parents are so important to override that brainwashing. Yes, brother, that's indeed, man. Shout out to Ace Fast for the 10. My bad, brother, for not catching this when she was still here. But look, why is it so important for the ladies to be so inclusive when it comes to gay men? I hear women complain about masculinity, but want gay men to be on the same level as straight men. Yeah, man. Like I said, I think that's part of the whole thing of them, you know, covering their tracks and being inclusive and making straight black men the villain. I think that's the most, you know, the biggest portion or part of it. Shout out to Jaquez Retro. Appreciate your brother for the 2. Way more bisexual women. Yeah, man. I told you that shit is crazy. Shout out to CJ, man. Appreciate the CJ, brother, for being up here. For support. Thank you, brother. And shout out to my man Dollar Washer for the member.
You're too down with the gangy. You're one of my members.
What laws or rights do black men have or create? I'm confused. What do you mean, Dollar Washer? What do you mean by like what do we have? I can understand the create question, but not the have. I mean, we have the rights that everybody else have. So yeah, I mean, you know. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't agree with what you were saying about the this just happened in civil rights movement. This shit been going on. This just a continuation of the Willie Little shit when it was the women was teaching the men to be soft and the women to be harder. It's the same shit. It's just a different time.
Yep. Unfortunately, man. Yep. And we trying to fix it, dog. Like I said, we're I know people act like this shit is nothing, but like I said, man, most people these conversations don't get had, you know, to the point to start talking about this from a psychological and, you know, sociological, anthropological, historical context. A lot of people just don't know, right? They're not taught it on purpose. And you know, people, when you're in it, you really can't see it. But hey, man, it was a great convo today. I greatly appreciate you brothers for coming up and participating, man. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, man. Appreciate y'all.
For sure, be easy. Appreciate it.
Yep. Hey, man. We're at 10K, but not officially. You feel me? I gotta get at least to like 10,050 because you motherfuckers played with me the other day. You feel me? They played with me, bro. And took it down just if I could be at like $9.99 for I don't know how many days. So yeah, you feel me? But hey, man, we here, man. We made it. I greatly appreciate you guys for all the support. You know, couldn't have made it without you. And that's that on that one. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Holla, we out.